Yeah, yeah. Hold on, man. What's going on? Man, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? What is happening to with my Lakers family out there? Hey, y'all, let me know. Hey, mic check. Hold on, man. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me out there? Cause something happened to my headphones, and I don't know what happened. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me, cause for some reason I couldn't hear nothing. So technical difficulties already. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up, or we can hear you say something in the chat. I appreciate y'all showing up, showing some love. Uh, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Uh, let me make sure. Man, I don't know what happened, man. Let me something tripping with my headphones right now. But y'all put a thumbs up. Make sure you guys can hear me. You good? Yeah, Gregory said you good. Festo said you good. Okay, I'm good. All right. Well, I don't know what's going on with the earpiece. My mic seems to be working, but my earpiece ain't working. So when I bring people on, you guys already know how these streams go, man. You know what I'm saying? I go ahead, I get the news out the way. You know what I'm talking about? I drop that link. Anybody out there want to pull up on the show, you guys can pull up on the show and talk some Lakers basketball with your boy. You feel what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna have when I get people on, I'm gonna have to try to fix that. But hey, you guys can hear me right now, so that's all that matters. So on to the show. What it do, man? What it do, man? This is Lakers. I am your host, DJ. This is Lakers at Five, homeboy. I appreciate y'all showing up, showing some love to the channel. You feel what I'm saying? Um, we about to get into a little Zach Lavine today. Um, I know he's been in the news for a minute, but hey, it is what it is. Let me see. Let me make sure. Let me see if I could do this. Let me see if I could do this.
Okay, and then go back to this. See if that works.
There we go. All right. So Zach Lavine. So a little talk a little Zach Lavine today. Zach Lavine. Let me say this. Zach Lavine, he might be in the news for a while, okay? Because the news that I just read today, uh, it put a little delay on him getting traded anywhere, okay? Anywhere, okay? So not only to the Lakers, but anywhere, okay? Now now look, I'm not saying that there's a team. There's two teams that can make the trade right now if they wanted to, okay? But I think they might end up holding off on it. But I'm just saying, uh, for another team, I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. But again, we look, we know these reports. A lot of these reports, that get put out there is by other sources that don't want to see him go, or they want to see him go, but they want him to go to another destination. So they put out this report, so that way this team will be like, oh crap, you know what I'm saying? And they jump on it really quick, like, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of shady stuff that goes on. Okay, a lot of shady stuff that goes on in the NBA. But hey, you already know how you guys know how this go, man. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. But again, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't get the news out to y'all, man. So that's how that works. I appreciate all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Showing up, showing some love to Lakers in five. Another live video for y'all. You know what I'm talking about? About to get into it. About to get into it. First, you guys already know what he's going. Let me give my shout out to all the homies that's pulling up. I appreciate all y'all showing up, showing some love. Nicholas Brown pulling up. Appreciate you showing up, homeboy. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hey, appreciate it, homeboy. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Appreciate it showing up, showing some love. My boy Bang. You don't wanna bang. You know what I'm talking about? What it do, homeboy? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to the homie Bang is in the building. Bang is his name. Sports is his game. Entertainment is his thing. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead and get what kind of weed you smoking? You know, somebody go ahead and sub to the homie. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? We got angry Lakers fan media in the building. Angry, angry, angry. Go ahead and say his name. You already know what time it is. You know what I'm talking about? Go say his name, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go sub to the homie right there, man. You know what I'm talking about? Ray fire Laker content for the bro, right? For my bro right there, man. Go sub to the homie, man. Real talk, man. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, man. I'm talking about. We got AG in the building, African gamer. What it do? The newest member on Lakers in 5. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. My brother, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, brother from another mother right there, man. African gamer, man. Salute to you, homeboy. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate you, man, showing up, showing some love. You know what I'm talking about? MBD Jace, I got you, homeboy. What it do, man? He said, man, what's up, man? What he say? Look, we're about to get into it. He didn't say nothing, but another report that came out. Okay, again, I just explained it. Another report that came out that says that he might his trade options might be limited a little bit. Okay, so we're about to get into it though, man. I appreciate you showing up, showing some love. My the big uncle Detroit God is in the building. Salute to everybody in the panel, man. Everybody in the chat, man. What's up, homeboy? My boy Detroit. What it do, man? You know what I'm talking about? What it do, man? Shout out to Detroit, man. Always showing up for every game. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Every freaking live video. You know what I'm talking about? Hitting that like button. You know what I mean? Sharing the video everywhere. That boy, my bro will be sharing the video, man, on Facebook, sharing it on Instagram. He be sharing it everywhere, man. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to the big uncle right there. You all know who he is. You know what I'm saying? The probably, probably one of the most famous people on this channel. You know what I'm talking about? Detroit God. You feel me? I see you, homeboy. Appreciate you showing up, man, showing some love. You know what I'm talking about? He's trying to say that, and you all know his quote. Time to bust them grapes. My brother, what it do, man? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. My boy Festo, what it do, bro? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, homeboy. You know what I'm talking about? Gregory Brown in the building. I see you, homie. Appreciate you showing up, man, showing some love. You know what I'm talking about? Jay Renrick, I got you, bro. What it do, homeboy? Appreciate you showing up, man, showing some love. You know what I mean? What he said? Yeah, Detroit stupid, man. Daniel Perry Sports highlights. What it do, bro? Appreciate you showing up. Make sure to look. Y'all gonna make sure y'all sub to the homie, man, right there, man. Daniel Perry Sports highlights. He got all the highlights you need on that channel. Every sport that you need on that channel right there. Nicholas Brown said, "Rui out for a week." Man, I heard, man. I heard about it, bro. Look, hey, well, look, you guys know how these streams go, man. You know what I'm saying? When I drop that link, we talk about what we need to talk about, and then hey, after everybody go, conversations end up going elsewhere. You feel what I'm saying? So if you guys want to talk about it, you know what I'm saying, we could talk about that too, man. You guys already know how these streams go. You know what I'm talking about? My boy Tyrone Church in the building. What it do, homeboy? You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate you showing up, man, showing some love. You know what I'm saying? My boy CJ. Yeah, I see you, CJ. You know what I'm talking about? What's up, home? What's a goodie? You know what I'm talking about? My boy CJ. Y'all gonna make sure y'all gonna sub to the homie CJ, man. CJ's another one, man. Always showing up every live video, every freaking live game. You know what I'm talking about? Lakers versus whoever, he's showing up. My brother, man. CJ Go TV. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, homeboy. What else we got up in here, man? What it do, man? We got my boy JSJ. What it do, homeboy? Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. You know what I'm saying? My boy Kool-Aid Johnson in the building. What it do, man? Kool-Aid Johnson, another one, man. Always showing up, showing some love, homeboy. Shout out to the homies, man. All the homies, man. Super five till we die. You know what I'm talking about? Middle fingers to the sky. He fears no evil. You feel what I'm saying? You already know who that is. You know what I'm talking about? Kool-Aid Johnson. I see you. You know what I'm talking about? Francis, I got you. What it do? Really? Yeah, really. It's like that. It's like that. You know what I'm talking about? It's like that. You know? All right, man. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead. Uh got Appreciate all y'all again. Appreciate all y'all. Hit that like button again. Hit that like button if you guys when you guys come in. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Again, another live video for y'all. Talk a little Zach Lavine to the Lakers. Here we go. Let me get this out the way really quick before I get into it. You guys already know what time it is. If you are a betting person, I appreciate if you guys go hit the link in the description. If you guys are a betting person, support your boy. This is the Rev Master Bet Us is a partner on this channel, and I appreciate it if you guys go support your boy. If you guys are betting anywhere, you might as well go ahead and support your boy. If you guys are betting anywhere else, go support your boy. Go bet with Rev Master Bet Us. Okay, and hit that link. The code is Lakers in 5, and I appreciate if you guys go bet with Bet Us. I appreciate it again. That it helps out the channel, man. Helps out the revenue, all that stuff. Helps help your boy out, man. Real talk, man. Again, the merch. If you guys haven't heard, the merch, the store is now open. Okay, the store is now open. I'm rocking. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm rocking the hoodie. You feel what I'm saying? I'm rocking the hoodie. You know what I mean? LAN5. I'm rocking the hoodie. You guys can now go buy this. Okay, you guys, if you're feeling it, you know what I'm saying. You guys, I wear this every day. every day to work. I wear it. Okay. If you guys are feeling this, okay, go. You guys can go buy it, man. If the store is on my channel, all you gotta do is go to my channel, slide where it says freaking, video, home videos, live shorts, all that community memberships. Slide. It's a store. Hit the store button. Okay. You hit the store button. Now look, I had this brought up to me the other day. One of my supervisors at work. He was like, hey, he was like, yeah, I see the store, but is that the only thing I can buy? So hey, shout out to Tim, by the way. Shout out to Tim, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Tim? Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you always showing up, man. My boy Tim. You know what I'm saying? He be listening. He may not put nothing in the chat, but he be listening. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tim. But real talk. So um he was like, "Oh, is that the only thing I can buy?" No, you can buy. Look, whatever logo you want, you click, scroll down. Okay, that's not the only merchandise. Okay, you scroll down, whatever you want. You scroll down and you click. You say like, say you want this. Okay, say you want this shirt, but you don't see the shirt. You just see it on the coffee mug. Click the coffee mug. Okay, and then when it takes you to the website, you scroll down and it says see all products with this logo. You click that, and then it'll show you all the products with that logo on it. Okay. Now that's how you do it with that. Now again, if you don't want to do that, just go in the description, okay, where it says get your merch, and then click that link, and then it'll take you to the whole website, and then you can freaking browse anything you want to browse. Okay, I got everything on there, man. You know what I'm talking about? I got shirts, I got hoodies, I got hats, I got beanies, I got baby clothes. You feel what I'm saying? I got mouse pads, I got stickers, bumper stickers, I got them all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, water bottles, all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? With the LAN5 on it. You know what I'm talking about? Again, LAN5. Now look, you can get all this merchandise again. And again, if you hit that join button, if you want to be a member, I appreciate it first off. But if you want to become a member, okay, my members, I will make all my members shirts. Okay, I will make all my members shirts. You feel what I'm saying? So which means my boy, oh, not that one, my boy right here, okay, that's Cuba. Okay, Cuba. You feel what I'm saying? Cuba. Hold on. My boy CJ Puller. What's up, CJ? Appreciate you showing up, CJ. Hold on, CJ. Uh, my boy Cuba right there. Okay, Cuba got a shirt. He's a member. I will make, and again, when I buy these, I will rock these on the show. Okay, I'll rock it on the show. It'll have your name on it. You feel what I'm saying? And I will rock it on the show. And if anybody else buys it, you get a percentage from whatever it costs. Okay. You know what I'm saying? My boy Cuba right there, my boy AC Picks. I told y'all the opportunity to make some money is to become a member. You feel what I'm saying? Detroit God busted them grapes. You know what I'm saying? If people really feeling the busted, if a lot of people are really liking this busting this grape shirt, again, you could get this. You don't have to get this in a white t-shirt. You could get this on a hoodie. You can get this on a black t-shirt. You can get this on a coffee mug, on a water bottle, on a freaking mouse pad. You can get this on everything. You feel what I'm saying? If you're really feeling it, okay, you buy the shirt. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you just put some money in Detroit God's pocket. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, become a member, man. I'm telling you, bro. And it's easy. You don't pay nothing. Everything is free. You don't pay a dime. Okay, you don't pay a dime. Okay, I will rock these, and you make some money. It's as simple as that. The store is open. Okay, the store is open. Go get your merchandise, man. Real talk, man. I appreciate y'all. Real talk, bro. So let me get that out the way real quick. Now that is out the way. Okay, now we gonna talk a little Zach Lavine really quick. One thing, one thing, another thing is this. I hope everybody's feeling better. Okay. I know everybody had happy Thanksgiving yesterday. I hope you got a lot of turkeys in your belly. Okay. You feeling good, right? Now, hopefully we're feeling a little better about the I know we had a tough loss. Okay. I know we had a tough loss. Okay. So hopefully we're feeling a little bit better because I know there was a lot of people out there that was like, oh hell no, I can't believe we lost this damn game. You got to be kidding me. Okay. And I get it. Okay. I get it. Let me say this though. The Dallas Mavericks, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not impressed. Not impressed, bro. We were down 20 points and came back on that ass. I mean, bro, look, and look. Here's the thing: we didn't have Jared Vanderbilt or Cam Reddish in that game, or Gabe Vincent. Of course, Gabe Vincent, he's always out. He's been out. Okay, so I'm not even counting him. But our two best wing defenders we did not have. Okay. Now look, I know a lot of people are pissed off about that game, but I'm gonna put a little optimism to it. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a little bit more confident about this team after that loss. I know people were like, "Oh hell no, we lost. We need wins." I agree with you. We do need wins. I'm not saying we don't, but you got to put context to it. We lost without our two best wing defenders. You feel what I'm saying? Does Kyrie hit that last shot if Vanderbilt's on him? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? What about Cam Reddish? Cam Reddish is 6'8". You know what I'm saying? Like the length of Cam Reddish is a little bit higher than the length of Austin Reeves. You feel what I'm saying? So I look, all I'm saying is, does Luca end up shooting what he shot as a percentage if Vanderbilt's on him? I'm gonna go ahead and say no. The Lakers right now are sitting seventh right now in the West, right? Did y'all know the Denver Nuggets? The Denver Nuggets are sitting at, I think, third in the West, and they only have one more win than us. That's how close it is. It's just like last year, how the freaking West was so close. It's the same thing this year. I just saw it. I just look. I just saw it on my freaking. Look at this. The Lakers 9-7 at sitting at number seven, seventh in the West. Look at Denver number three, 10-5. One more win. That's it. And they're sitting at number third. And sitting at three. And so what I'm saying is that I'm not too worried about this season right now. I think we have a good team here. And this is why. And look, ammo for the guys who want Zach Lavine, Anthony Davis scoring 10 points. That's ammo. That is ammo for all of the guys who want Zach Lavine. Okay, because I get it, bro. Because Zach Lavine, man, Zach Lavine, he probably gonna get you more than 10 points. Okay, but if Anthony Davis is getting double teamed and getting shut down like that by the opposing team, you're gonna need another scorer, a more consistent scorer to go along with LeBron James, right? So ammo for the guys who want Zach Levine when you get games like that from AD. Okay, but again, is it all his fault? No, it's not. It's not all his fault. But it doesn't matter who's. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's all his fault or not. What matters is that it's happening. If it's Darvin Ham's fault, if it's AD's fault, if it's the point guard's fault, whoever fault it is, the point is that it's happening. And so since it's happening, do do we need another score to go along with LeBron? That's where Zach Levine comes in, and that's why I'm saying when games like that happen for AD, the guys who want Zach Levine to the Lakers, that's the ammo. Okay, so but again, I'm more optimistic about this team after that loss. I don't know about y'all, but I watched that game, and I'm not happy, of course, that we lost. Okay, that's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying I gotta put context to it, bro. So that's just me. That's just me. Anyway, so appreciate y'all again. Hit that like button as you guys come in. I appreciate it, man. We got over 60 people up in here. I really appreciate it. If you guys hit that like button for your boy. Subscribe if you guys are new. I really appreciate it. I go live. I go live for every game. Okay, so if you if you guys are new, come back tomorrow. I will be live for the Cavs game tomorrow. Lakers versus the Cavs. Live tomorrow. I will be live for that. So I appreciate all y'all showing up, showing some love. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. No, now here we go. The news. Let me get to the news really quick, and then I'll drop that link. Anybody out there want to pull up on the show? You guys can pull up on the show and talk some Lakers basketball with your boy. So okay, now I'm gonna go over the things that we probably you guys, if you guys haven't heard yet, you guys are gonna hear it today. Okay, but again, these are the couple of these are a couple days old. Okay, the Bulls, Zach Levine trade. Lakers are currently focused on internal improvement. Now, if you guys haven't heard about this yet, the Lakers. Now I'm going to sum this up a little bit, okay? The Lakers have been able to win games, blah blah blah. When Bron is with a healthy LeBron, of course, but not having Jared Vanderbilt or Gabe Vincent, it's hurting us, man. Real talk. But the report is now we know, of course, we know Zach Levine is on the trade market, but the report is by right there. Um, um, Mark Stein is saying that the Lakers are currently trying to cool off on the Zach Levine trade, right? because they want to see what this team looks like healthy. The problem is this: when are we ever going to be healthy? Like somebody in the chat said, I think it was Festo. I forget who it was, Festo or Gregory Brown. Somebody said this, or Nicholas Brown, I think it was. Rui's out now. So my thing is, when are we ever going to be healthy, fully healthy? Okay, fully healthy. Okay, now Jared Vanderbilt's supposed to be back soon, right? So okay, cool, right? But Cam Reddish, I heard from what I heard, Cam Reddish is supposed to be out for another, I think, a week. Okay, and then Gabe Vincent, that's another week and a half, and now Rui's out. So my thing is, when are we ever going to be healthy? And so that's it's just tough, man. I know what the report is saying, what the Lakers want to do, but but you gotta we have to try to see, okay, look, what do this team need the most? Okay, because I can't depend on, I can't say, oh, I need to wait for this team to get healthy, and then all of a sudden, finally, when the team get healthy, it's after the freaking trade deadline, and now we realize, well, damn, I wish we would have traded for Zach Levine because we now we realize we need another scorer. No, no, you need to figure this stuff out now. Regardless of guys being healthy or not, you need to figure it out. Figure out what the team needs, and of course, in my opinion, we need perimeter defense and we need rebounding. That's what I think. Now, let me move on. Now, you guys heard about this already. Okay, let me move on. Okay, now let me say this. Okay, now as the rumor continues turning. Now, if you guys haven't heard about this, the Sacramento Kings are reportedly in the mix for Zach Levine, according to NBA insider Shams Charania. The Kings are adamant to land another freaking star player with De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis. That's gonna be crazy if they get freaking Zach Levine, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Sacramento Kings are already a good team. Okay, if they add Zach Levine, oh my god. Okay, that is going to be insane. But I don't. And to be honest, I don't even know who they're gonna give up. But to be honest, it doesn't even matter if Zach Levine goes to the Kings, bro. That is crazy. Okay. It also says that they're going to be involved in every star player: Pascal Siakam, OG Ananobi, and of course maybe even Zach Levine for the Sacramento Kings. That's going to be in freaking sane. That's gonna be insane, man. But again, that we'll see. We'll see. This right here. This is new. Okay, I just read this I think yesterday. The market for Zach Levine doesn't appear to be materializing as the Chicago Bulls might have hoped, according to Casey Johnson of the Chicago Sports Chicago and Hoops Hype. The market for Zach Levine is very limited right now. That is good news. That's why I put in the title "Good News for the Lakers." Okay, the market for Zach Levine is very limited. Now, what does that mean? Okay, because we got reports over here talking about the Sacramento Kings are going to be interested. Okay, you got now that the Lakers, they talking about the Lakers going to be backing off a little bit. Okay, Zach Levine talking about he wants to go to Philadelphia. Is he going to go to Philadelphia? I don't know, but have they backed off a little bit? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so um again, let me keep reading. He says, but I do think this will lead to a Zach Levine trade. I just think it's the situation that needs to be resolved. Blah 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 blah. Levine has been heavily linked in trade rumors this year, with the Bulls continuing to struggle with following a disappointing season, of course, with the 40 and 42 last year. So here's the thing. Now, again, this is good news, of course, for the Lakers, for the guys out there who want Zach Levine to the Lakers. This is good news for them because we cannot trade for Zach Levine until freaking you might as well say January. Okay, because you have to put D'Lo in the deal. You can't trade him to December 15th in a couple more weeks, right? You're gonna have to put either Rui or Austin Reeves in the deal. Okay, and according to I think it was according to Gilbert Arenas, he's saying I would trade Austin Reeves, not D'Lo. Ooh. He said the Lakers should keep D'Lo and get rid of Austin Reeves. That's what he said. Okay, but I'm just saying you cannot trade these players until January anyway, right? So if these trade talks calm down a little bit, that's good news for the Lakers. Okay, now here's the news that I just read today. earlier today, about 5 hours ago. Actually, no, a little longer than that. About 6, 7 hours ago. Here it is, right here. NBA rumors: the Bulls, Zach Lavine, not being pursued by the Miami Heat. That was one of the freaking destinations that he said. Zach Lavine said the three destinations was the Miami Heat, Lakers, and Philly. This report right here is saying, as the Miami Heat look for options to solidify their offense, it doesn't appear as if they will be in the Zach Lavine sweepstakes. Okay, per Barry Jackson of the Miami Herald, that's a freaking newspaper out there, okay, website out there. The Heat Wave, okay, not being or not been pursuing a trade for the two-time All-Star since it was reported the Chicago Bulls being open to move him. Shams Charania, of course, reported from the Athletic, reported November 14th there was an increased openness for the Bulls. Blah blah blah. The Heat, the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Philadelphia 76ers were cited as teams expected to have at least some level of interest. Well, now we know the Miami Heat pretty much are out. This is what this guy's saying. Now, and he's from you see the name right there, Miami Herald, the Heat Wave, right? Now, he could just be saying this. He doesn't really know. If you want to say, oh, he don't really know, blah blah, he just putting that out there. So maybe the Lakers and the Philadelphia 76ers or the Sacramento Kings, what I'm saying, maybe they'll hurry up and do or not do it, not hurry up, but cool off, right? Cool off and not make the deal so the Miami Heat can move up in there. And now it's just the Miami Heat. So now if the Miami Heat's out, they can be like Philly could be like, okay, well, the Miami Heat's out, we can chill out a little bit, right? And then all of a sudden now the Miami Heat saying, okay, now we're gonna move in for the kill, right? That could happen. Okay, that could happen. I'm not saying it can't. That could happen. But what I'm saying is that if it's true where he's out, where the Miami Heat's out, that's another team that's out. Okay, now but it was three teams, right? Lakers, Philly, Miami. If Miami's out, you got Lakers and Philly. Well, now you got the Sacramento Kings. So it's still three teams. It's still three teams. Okay, but the Sacramento Kings, they are reportedly talking about going after either Pascal Siakam or what's that fool's name? OG Ananobi. They talking about going after one of them as well. So if the Bulls are asking for too much, if the Bulls are saying like, hey man, we want this, and this, Sacramento Kings could be like, all right, bro, no, you tripping. We're gonna go after Pascal Siakam then. You feel what I'm saying? So that could happen. I'm not saying it can't. I'm saying that could happen. But again, I read that news today that just came out today about the Miami Heat not wanting to be in trade or trading for Zach Lavine. So again, good news for the Lakers and that was one of the teams that Zach Lavine said he wanted to go to. So if Miami's out, I mean, there's only two teams left where he wants to go to. Now I know Sacramento Kings are in the mix, but the teams that he wants to go to, there's only two left: Philly and the Lakers. Now we'll see what happens as this freaking Zach Lavine news goes on. We'll see what happens, but that's where we're at right now. And of course, I appreciate all y'all showing up, showing some love. Hit that like button for your boy. I appreciate it. Again, subscribe if you guys are new. Um, where we at? Where we at? Let me make sure I got all the homies pulling up today. I didn't miss anybody. My boy Goat James in the building. I see you, homeboy. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love, aka Chris, aka Let me cook this nigga right quick. I see you, homeboy. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. You know what I'm talking about? Who else we got up in here, man? Detroit, stupid man. Oh man. Let me see who else we got up in here real quick. Let me keep scrolling, keep scrolling. My boy RJ Quick, I got you on, boy. What it do, man? Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. He said, man, that's cause Denver is nothing without Jamal Murray. Ooh, see, Jamal Murray. Yeah, Jamal Murray is hurt, bro. Jamal Murray is hurt. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Keep going. Make sure I miss nobody, man. Cordarius Reed in the building. I see you, homeboy. What it do, man? Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. Lavine, Reddish, Vandal, Braun, AD, Caruso, Reeves, Prince. Oh, I'm sorry, Lavine, Reddish, yeah, and then Caruso, Reeves, Prince, Wood, Hayes. Man, fire, bro, fire, man. I know, man. I know. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and drop that link, man. Anybody out there want to pull up on the show? You guys already know how these streams go. You can pull up on the show and talk some Lakers basketball with your boy. My boy CJ pulling up. What it do, my brother?
We're good, DJ.
Hold on, CJ. My audio is tripping, bro. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Is this okay? Hold on. I think I figured it out. Hands free headset. All right, CJ. What up, bro?
What's good?
There it is. I figured it out.
I figured it out.
You know what I'm saying? Tech savvy over here. What up, man?
You
Appreciate
already know.
it.
What's good?
Man, chilling, chill. Let me make sure I pin the link. Anybody out there want to pull up on the show? The link is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Let me make sure I pin. But damn, where the link go? Oh, there you go. Oh, son of a. Move it out the way. So my boy, pin that. Okay, so the homie CJ.
What's up?
Let me. What's up, 23 Go James? I see you, homeboy. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Um, my boy CJ. So let me ask
Hmm.
you this, man. Rico in the building. I see you. Peace, family. Peace, family.
What say you?
Let me ask you this, man. Zach, what say you? You know what I'm saying? Zach Levine, bro.
What say you?
Zach Levine is going to be in he's going to be in. He's probably going to be in the news for a while. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
he gonna be in the
We'll
news.
see what happens.
I'm
Okay.
right.
Y- Yeah, right. I mean, look, and so what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. I know there's
Hmm.
after seeing the game against the Dallas Mavericks. Okay,
Right.
Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying, giving you
Hmm.
10 points.
Yeah.
Are
In the second
you
half.
are you didn't score in the second half, right? Are
Yeah.
you more on the train of getting Zach Levine now?
I'm kind of with I think what was it? I think it was me, you, Mike, and Kool Aid. I think Detroit too. I'm kind of with Kool Aid on that. I'm thinking let's just see the team we got, and the main reason I say that is because it's a lot. Like we've had turnover, and LeBron spoke about this earlier too. We every season we have turnover, and we have to adjust to the new player we have. We gotta adjust to the new, to the new how they play. We gotta adjust to their style. Last year we had to trade at the deadline. We had to adjust to that. So I kind of just want to let them get a full season so they can the chemistry is already there. They've been playing with each other for an entire season, and then let's go see what we can do in the playoffs, and hopefully go win number 18 and go get a championship. So I mean, Zach Levine, he's a great player, and I feel like
Mm,
whatever team he goes to, that he will
there it is,
be
right there.
an asset and he will help him. But to me, I'm kind of just let's just see what we have now.
Right, right. That's where I'm at too, man. And I appreciate. Let me give a shout out to the homie D Bonner in the building. Say what's up, DJ? Everybody, salute. You know what I'm saying? I see you, homeboy. Hey, appreciate it with the super chat, man. Appreciate it, my boy, my brother D Bonner. Much appreciated to my brother, man, D Bonner, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. Showing some
Shout out
love
to D
to
Bond.
Lakers and Fire, man. I appreciate it, homeboy. Real talk, man. Yeah, shout out to the brother D Bonner, man. That's what's up, man. So now I'm gonna say this, and
Hmm.
I am I am what's up, Detroit?
What's
I'm
good,
just gonna
Detroit?
Appreciate, man.
sit
Show some
here
love.
and I'm
Um,
gonna shut my damn mouth because I'm gonna go ape when it's my turn.
okay, okay, okay. Now look, I want to say this really quick, um, and then I'm gonna move on to my brother, African gamer. Let me say this real quick. And again, I already said what I said about the team. I know we lost
Mhm.
against the Dallas Mavericks, right? But again,
Hmm.
I think for
Unfortunately.
me, I think yeah. But I think it was us not. I think context needs to be involved. Us not having Jared Vanderbilt or Cam Reddish, and we still almost won the game. Those guys are our two best wing defenders. And so what I'm saying is that what we need the most is perimeter defense
Mhm.
and rebounding. And so for me, I'm kind of like, look, I kind of want to keep this team intact. I like this team. I just think
Mm-hmm.
we need to get healthy, right? And so what we
Right.
need on the most, we need perimeter defense. And I think if we do make a trade with Chicago, if Chicago ends up blowing it up, and we do need to make a trade, I think we need to go ahead and freaking go get Alex Caruso that'll help out with perimeter defense.
Right.
And I think, and I know a lot of people do not like Andre Drummond because he's the big penguin,
At
and
all.
people say he's soft and all that, and we already had that experiment, and I know we did, I know we had that experiment. But what I'm saying is, I just need I there is no other big man on the market right now, and
I don't want
what
him,
you need
DJ.
to
I don't want him.
hold
So
on, wait a
DJ,
minute. Wait a minute. What's up, Aaron? I see you,
I
man.
don't want
Hold
him.
on, hold on. I don't want him. Hold on, really quick, really quick. I know when it's your turn, you can say hell no to the brother. But let me say,
All right,
let me
brother. I'm trying to contain the banana in the tailpipe, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So then, yeah. But wait, hold on, really quick. Now, what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. I'm not saying, I'm not saying if you. First of all, I don't even think Darvin Ham will start him. I don't think so. I think he'll be coming off the bench. I think he's still going to start Anthony Davis. But what I'm saying is that if we're hoping that the buyout market, right, will have a center on the market, we don't know if that's going to happen. And if the Bulls end up blowing it up, what I'm saying is we just need a specialist type of center. Okay, we need a specialist type of center. We don't need a center to freaking bang with, because Anthony Davis can freaking take care of freaking pretty much every center in the league. The only center he has problems with, where he needs help and to be a roamer, is with Joker. Possibly you could say Joel Embiid, possibly, but I've seen AD take care of Joel Embiid as well. So
well,
what I'm saying is, all I need a specialist. So when we play Denver,
uh-huh.
I need somebody that's going to be big enough to bang with the Joker, because the Joker is 7 foot, pretty much
Well,
seven
we
foot,
don't.
right?
Well,
200,
well,
280, 285 pounds. That's a big boy. Okay.
well.
So Andre Drummond,
Pause. Oh.
well, yeah, yeah. Andre Drummond is 7 foot, 280 pounds. So I'm not so you can use Andre Drummond. And again,
uh,
if we play in the playoffs, we could play every single series and not use Andre Drummond at all. But as soon as we play Denver, Andre Drummond, I need your ass to get up out there, because that's what we hired you for.
that's a
We
fact.
hired you to be a specialist. We didn't hire
That's a
you for every
fact.
game. We hired you to
Oh
be a
my God, that's a
specialist.
fact.
You
That
see
is
what
a
I'm saying?
fact.
So that's what I'm saying. So again, I think if you make that trade with Clint, you don't have to give up anybody. You don't have to give
So
up. You don't have.
let me say this.
Hold on. No. You can't say nothing yet. Hold on. I have to go in order here. My boy African Gamer is next. I gotta
African
go to him.
gamer next, man. I'm just sitting over here giggling. That's all.
Yeah,
Just
African Gamer's next. Hold on really quick. Okay. Hold on really quick. All right, hold on. So let me say let me say this
oh
really
my
quick.
god.
So what I'm saying is
I
what
just
I'm
want to
saying
say,
is
have y'all ever seen that old cartoon Solomon Grundy?
no, hold on.
Okay, I just
Let me
all I
finish.
want
He
to say.
said no.
Hold on, really quick. So what I'm saying is, I just think we need a specialist type of center, man. I just think that if we had Andre Drummond, I think that you can use Anthony Davis more as a roamer, and he don't have to bang with the Joker like
Say
that.
it
You know what I'm saying?
again,
Anyway,
DJ.
and
Say it
you don't,
again, DJ.
and you,
Say it again.
what's up, Rico? What's up? And
Say
you
it
don't,
again
and
louder,
you
man.
don't have to, get rid of your whole team. You don't have to gut your whole team,
That's
because
what I'm saying.
a lot of people are
Oh
saying
my
this. A lot of people are saying
God.
if you go get Zach Levine, you got to get rid of a lot of
O-
players, right? That's what people
OG.
are saying, right?
Hey, let
But
me
here's the
holler like
thing.
OG. Let
Hold
me
on,
holler
hold
like
on, hold
OG.
on, hold
All
on,
right.
hold on, hold on,
Oh
hold on, really
my
quick, really quick. Hold
God,
on, hold on, hold
bro.
on, hold on. But anyways, if you go get Alex Caruso, he makes $9 million. Drummond makes $3 million. Okay, that's pretty much just freaking Gabe Vincent. Okay, that's Gabe Vincent and freaking Jalen Hood Shafino. Them niggas don't play anyway. We haven't really
Oh
been using
man,
Gabe
now we
Vincent.
talking about giving
Oh
Okay,
up the hood.
my
let me say,
God.
hold
This
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What I'm saying is Gabe Vincent hasn't been playing. in these games, and to be honest, I haven't been missing that from him. So all I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, let me move on. I know I talked a lot. My fault. My fault. I know. You guys know. Hey, y'all,
It's
y'all
all
know.
right.
I
It's all right.
rarely talk.
Hey
Okay,
man,
I
I want
rarely
to hear
talk.
everybody's
Right.
take. I want to hear everybody's take on this.
Okay,
Okay, step I say.
let me move on to African
Mm-hmm.
gaming. Hold on. It's not free for all yet. I gotta go in
Let's
order,
go.
and then it's free for all after that. Let me go ahead and move on to my boy African gamer. Okay,
What up, chat?
AG. What
Salute
say
my
you?
Respect.
brother, African
What
gamer.
What
Peace,
up,
brother.
panel?
Peace.
what's that? What's
Peace,
that?
Man,
homie.
I don't know. Salute. All
Salute.
right. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna say this.
All
All
right, go
right.
ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Think about it.
Actually,
Think about it.
Think about
I
it.
want Zach Lavine, but I don't
Okay.
Thank
want it at the
you.
price of our team.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
What?
Now,
Exactly.
I want, like I said, I want
Uh-huh.
Zach Lavine,
Oh,
but the
Right.
amount of money he's
The
making,
price is too high.
Right. Right.
that
See?
price tag is too high.
That's
But
my
I will say
African
this
right
though.
there.
Nobody's gonna support me on this except for a couple people. However, if we can get Caruso and Drummond, I actually like that.
All right.
You know,
There we go. There we go.
see, nobody likes Drummond. Like the thing is, I don't know why people don't like Drummond. I said this last time we talked
I
about
don't.
Drummond. I said
this to hurt my toe.
unless I watched the wrong game or I was watching the old game and mistaken
You
it
did.
for him on the Lakers,
No,
he
you
didn't
didn't.
do nothing he wasn't supposed to do. He
No,
did
you didn't.
he did what he was on his team for.
Other than the fact that he didn't play
You
defense.
absolutely right. Now listen, man.
He was a consistent double-double. He got his rebounds. He banged down low the best he could. I just don't, like I said, I feel like another reason why we don't like him is because we didn't beat Phoenix. If we had beat Phoenix and went further in the playoffs, then I think it would have been a different story.
You're right.
But like I
You're
said,
right.
Andre Drummond, he ain't do nothing. Bro, for Christ's sakes, this man won us like 2 games when he was with us. For Christ's sakes.
Right.
If I want to be specific, I think it was 4 games, but 2 at the minimum though. I think it was like 4 games. Like I said, I'm for Drummond, bro. I really am. He's gonna do what he needs to do. He ain't gonna try and do nothing. There was one incident he did that I didn't like. He tried to shoot a 3 like 2 times and just leave that alone. But we ain't gonna talk about it. It was only 2 of them. He was wide open. I can't fault the
And he
brother.
never did it again.
But
You know
He
what
should
I'm
never.
saying?
He should never take him if he wide open. He shouldn't do it.
He shouldn't do it. Right.
But then I'll say this again, as I said last time.
I don't care if the shot clock's running down. He should pass the ball.
All right, hold on. Let him get his take. Go ahead, bro.
I don't think. Like I said, I want Drummond, but again, I think with the coach you have, Darvin Ham's not a bad coach. He's just not as experienced as other coaches. I think we'd be doing Drummond a disservice bringing him to those Lakers without Darvin Ham having the best coaching experience. So I don't know if he's going to be able to maneuver him in, because last time he was in here, he was clogging up the paint. On all that's understandable. He came like midseason, so all that will pass midseason.
Thank you.
All that's understandable. Like I said, I'm for Drummond and Caruso, but I'm not. I'm for Lavine too, but not at the price of the team. So that's my take.
Respect.
Right. And I feel you.
Now, actually, I'm gonna just say this: get y'all fired up.
Oh man.
However, we can sacrifice the people we're gonna get for Lavine for Kyrie, and I'm cool with that.
Oh my God! Here we go with the Kyrie.
Hey,
Kyrie, man. Kyrie's not on the market.
Let me get my take too, DJ. That's all. Let me get my take too.
Hold on. All right, hold on.
If I gotta like Kyrie. Kyrie, he got that type of game where if some hoes pull up to your game and you hoop like Kyrie, they gonna be on their knees after the game. All right, I'm out.
Not if you ugly.
Oh, well, that's a backstage conversation. That's a backstage conversation.
Hold on, man. I gotta move on. Hold on. All right, appreciate that take, African gamer. That's what's up, my brother.
That was a righteous take right there.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So let me go ahead and move on. My boy Detroit got you next on the list right there on my panel. Detroit. Go ahead, Zach Lavine. After the performance that we saw against Dallas, are you more wanting Zach Lavine, or you think we should go another route? What's happening? What say you?
No.
That's it.
What are we doing here? You're gonna sacrifice the steering wheel and the gas pedal and the brake just to bring in somebody with an air conditioner? Are you stupid?
This is unbelievable.
And then you want to bring in old back pork belly. It wasn't about his offense. It was about the fact that we play transition basketball and he can't get his big pork belly ass up the goddamn court. Drummond can't play defense. Joker will run him to death. To death. To death.
But Joker don't run.
He'll run on there. He'll run on Drummond because Drummond can't run.
I can't believe this shit I'm
Wait a
hearing.
minute.
He don't block shots. He clogs the lane. He keeps LeBron from coming to the lane because he clogs it because he can't hit mid-range jump shots.
That's a fact.
He sucks at the free throw line. He shoots about 30%.
That was a fact.
Lakers play close games. We can't have nobody out there that shoots 30%.
But we wouldn't be bringing him. We wouldn't be bringing him to have him in close games.
Oh well, he'll be in there in a close game because, like you said, we got a coach who keeps his hand in his pocket. See, you got to think about these trades when you want to trade them with the system and the brain of Darvin Ham.
You're absolutely right.
Thank you.
You're absolutely right. Now, I want to.
So you gonna bring Caston here? He's gonna constantly keep sticking bananas up his tailpipe.
Let me know when I can go, DJ.
Yeah,
right?
I got you. Hold on. I'm going in order.
All right.
Just let it go, man. Let it go. The assets that they want for the boy, they too much. He ain't worth the assets that they want. They trying to fleece teams, and they not gonna trick nobody.
Oh my God.
I hear you, OG.
If he really wanted to leave, he had plenty of opportunity to do so, but he chased the bag.
Right.
So I don't want you here anyway, nigga. You a bag chaser. I don't want bag chasers wearing Laker uniforms. I don't want nobody who chases a bag wearing a Laker uniform.
He said no Birkin bags. I heard that. I heard that.
And as far as porky ass Porky Pig, as Andre Drummond, who I watched play here in Detroit for his career, hey man, you can keep Porky Pig.
Porky Pig.
And get Donald Duck to do something to him in a backdoor closet. Okay? We don't want Porky Pig here anymore.
Goodness.
The big penguin.
The big penguin, man.
He didn't even have the guts to jump on TV and check Skip Bayless when he started calling him that.
Right.
No guts ass nigga. I don't want you here in the Laker uniform.
Ooh, he said no.
Oh man, we got some shots fired by Detroit.
Right.
Man. Hey, that's what's up, my brother. Hey, hey, I
Respect.
appreciate that take. I appreciate your take. Let me move on to everybody else, and then it's free for all after that. You guys already know how this show go, man. Let me move on to my brother Aaron in the building. So what say you, my brother? What say you? Zach Lavine. Zach Lavine. After you, what we are almost 20 games in, okay, and so do you think that the need for Zach Lavine is more or less? What say you?
You know what? Detroit got a point. Cause that Drummond shit that we had, Mr. I hurt my toe and never came back.
I didn't even mention that. You know what I'm saying? I'll let that one go. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't he. Detroit really got a point. I don't want him back in LA either.
Right on.
I definitely want DeRozan though. I ain't gonna lie.
DeRozan, yeah. If they put DeRozan out there, that's another option. He way less money. I say that.
I'll take DeRozan for D'Lo, straight up.
Well, you gotta add more players to it because D'Lo make 18, DeRozan make 28, so you gotta add another 10. So you got what D'Lo and Gabe Vincent.
Yeah, D'Lo. Yep, D'Lo and Gabe.
Okay, and the 2029 first round.
Yep. Facts.
Okay. That's what's up.
and
That's it.
But hold up.
and
I thought we couldn't
Chicago.
trade
Hold
a
on, hold on. I ain't go yet.
2029 pick because of the rules. Because it's
No,
6 years out.
That's if they're doing that under the radar without them finding out.
And then y'all got to think about it. Darvin played 5 out. Where does Drummond fit in that? He can't hit a jump shot.
No, he don't. He does not.
No,
fit
he
in there.
can't play 5 out ball.
He can hit a
No,
hook
he did.
shot.
He did a hook. He do floaters.
Man, that boy
Let
can't
me
hit a
say-
mid-range shot. I wouldn't trust Drummond to shoot at the top of the free throw line. He
Oh,
ain't
Watch
gonna
this,
do
Detroit.
that.
Hey, Detroit.
yeah.
Hey, Detroit. Watch this. Nah, but like you were saying though, right? That yeah. When I saw that, I'm like, you know what? He gotta go, cause that shit that we had with him, yeah, that shit was not working at all.
He got killed on defense, man, because he can't get
Yes.
back.
All right,
Yeah.
hold on. Let him finish. I gotta
Like
get to everybody else.
that was ridiculous.
Fucking
Like we were
toe.
saying, yeah, exactly. Like the D'Lo and Gabe Vincent and the 2029, yeah, I would definitely go for DeRozan in that deal.
Okay,
Definitely would do
let me
that.
ask you this. What do you say? What do you say to the people who say that they don't want DeRozan because he doesn't shoot the three, so you got a spacing problem.
Um,
Exactly.
that's gotta be my boy Bang. That's gotta be my boy Bang saying that. Ain't nobody saying that but my boy Bang, but that's cool.
We
Like
playing that 5 out ball, man. If he can't hit a 3-point shot, man, he's not gonna work in the system.
Let me go. I ain't go, DJ.
I
like
know.
that.
Yeah, I'm going in order.
I gotta
I'm
go
going in order.
too.
Yeah,
So what you telling me is
my boy Rico next.
yeah, what they telling me is they don't want DeRozan and they don't want Lavine. Is that what everybody's telling me?
No,
Oh
No, they're not saying that.
I wouldn't
no.
say that. Yeah,
No,
I wouldn't.
I'm talking about the chat. I think that's what I'm hearing.
No, I wouldn't talk about DeMar.
Nah.
DeMar's got a totally different game.
Bro, the chat wants Kyrie, bro.
True,
No,
true.
I'm for real though. For real,
Well, I
for
know,
real.
man. Y'all been
Hey,
wanting Kyrie for a long time.
hey,
Y'all just keep
They
y'all
gon'
keep
they
want
gon'
y'all
Kyrie.
keep your
look.
wishes,
Hey,
man.
I'm telling you, bro.
Detroit. Let them.
All
Hey,
right.
Detroit. Let them wish upon the star. Let
Yeah,
them
go
do
Hey,
that.
ahead.
finish
Wish upon
saying
the
Right.
star.
everybody
All
finish
right.
going
Let
around
me
first.
let me move on.
I
Let me move
hope
on.
them
Let me move
7
on, man.
dwarfs is
Hey,
involved with that wish
appreciate
too.
appreciate that
let me.
trade. Appreciate that trade. My boy Rico pulled up, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love, man. What say you on the Zach LaVine talk, man? What's happening with you, my brother?
I think he gonna cost too much money, family. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know what I mean? I don't. I agree. I agree that we can't. You know. Uh. Give them everything they want. Like OG said, let them fleece us. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that. You know. I want to bring my man from Compton back home. All
For
right.
sure.
All right, and that's what I want to do because now why? Why? Because you cannot leave that motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. You can't leave him. You
Mm-hmm.
can't leave him. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't care if it's three. You're not gonna leave DeRozan. You're not gonna leave him. You know what I'm
At
saying? That's not
all.
gonna happen. And we
No,
gotta
they not
also
gonna
take.
do
We also
that.
Oh,
they ain't that stupid. You know what I'm saying? They ain't little bus. You know what I
oh.
mean? They ain't Legoland. You know what I mean? Now, so
You
what
right.
we gonna do? Yeah, right. So what we gotta do is we got man. Listen, I'm not giving them D-Lo. All right, I'm not. No, as a guard myself, nobody navigates right now. Right now, currently, nobody navigates pick and rolls better than my man right there. Right now, more. I'll say Kyrie, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like Kyrie, yeah, he
He's
does.
in
He
the top
navigates.
20. Yeah,
He's
he's in the top
definitely he's
15.
So you saying the DeRozan and LeBron pick and roll won't work?
Hold on. Let him finish
well,
his statement.
damn. Hold on, family. It's all right. I ain't gonna
I
go
got two more
long.
people.
All right. Now look, Levine gonna cost too much. All right. DeRozan want to come home. Let's bring him back. All right. Let's bring him back. Um, I think that AD is I like AD, but AD needs somebody to kind of like, be his big homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, like Dwight was. Dwight went down there and got manhandled. He liked getting manhandled. You know what I mean? So he went down there and while AD could
Uh-uh.
go out there and hit that 2-footer or that 3 rock every occasionally.
He need a
Because
player like
why?
Rasheed Wallace that's gonna cuss him out.
Yeah, he needs somebody that's gonna, take the punishment from the other guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, I wouldn't mind bringing back Drummond for that, for getting beat up on, by the Sixers or by the, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying, by
brother,
them
but he
big.
got to
I
come
mean,
down and play defense.
right? You're
Right.
absolutely right. All right, and I agree. So y'all go ahead and go on with this. I'm gonna be listening. All right,
That's what's
all
up.
right.
That's what's up,
That's
little
all I'm
brother.
saying. I mean,
Appreciate
That's
you, man.
all.
if we
Appreciate
can
that. I
have
appreciate
Drummond
that
with like
take,
a
my brother.
full
You know what I'm saying?
team,
I will go ahead. Hold
you
on, hold on,
know,
hold on. Let me go ahead. I got two more people, and then it's free for all after that. You already know how these streams go.
for sure, for sure.
My brother DJ Killer is
DJ Killer,
in the building. You feel what I'm
my
saying?
brother.
Let me go ahead
I
and
ain't heard
say
Killer in a minute.
my boy DJ Killer, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's the brother right there.
Yeah, I
See?
ain't heard him in a minute.
Talking about. Look, okay, look. I know this. Look, I understand Zach Levine has been in the news for a minute. Okay, he's going. He probably will be talked about probably for a while now. Of course, now that the new news that just came out that the Miami Heat are pretty much out on Zach Levine. I don't know why, but that's what they want to do. That's on them. Um, we'll see. We'll see. Again, there could be a report that they just saying that just put that out there so other teams will back off a little bit and then they can move in for the kill, right? That could be a possibility, right? But either way, almost 20 games in. Okay, we got a good sample size of what this team is. I know we've been missing a lot of some players, okay, and some players been in and out. But what I'm asking you is that for what you've been seeing on what this team needs, what say you on the Zach Levine trade, my brother?
I mean, like I said before, it's all idiotic. And then I just heard somebody say they would trade Gabe Vincent and D'Lo for somebody, for DeRozan. Like, who the hell is your point guard then? Like, y'all got to think about who the coach is. Y'all got to think about personnel. Like, you trading both point guards off the team, so you're gonna ask LeBron to play point guard for 40 minutes? Hell no. So that trade is done.
LeBron and
The
Austin Reeves, yeah.
And yeah, exactly. So like y'all just be saying
Like you said,
anything,
you leave
bro.
a bunch of two guards just running the point,
Yeah, exactly. Like, so that's
and
idiotic.
it's
And
not their
then
job.
yeah, so like, and then the Andre Drummond. Oh my God! Like, do y'all know who our coach is for one? Like, do y'all understand? Like, bro. Like, okay, people complaining about AD, right? But there's no context to, bro. Like, I'm dead. I'm being dead. Like, bro, there's no context to why people are complaining about AD, right? So here's the thing, right? Darvin plays a 5-out, and I've said this before too, right? Everybody who has the ball on the court is the number one option for Darvin. Like, if y'all really pay attention,
Yeah,
everybody who has the ball in Darvin's offense is the number one option. So therefore, yes, AD is going to get phased out of the offense because the guards are shooting the ball. And also, of course, LeBron's going to shoot the ball more. So, like, this whole trade AD movement is idiotic as well. Like, at the end of the day, bro, we
yeah.
need
I
a
mean,
new
I wish
coach.
people would stop that. Yeah,
Yeah, like we need a new coach, bro. Because here's my thing too, and I haven't said this yet, right? So when Mike D'Antoni had his offense, did Amari Stoudemire get phased out of the offense? Yes or no?
hell no.
Exactly. So like this whole thing, like, bro, at the end of the day, like I said before, Darvin got to go. We need to start the Darvin got to go movement.
I mean, but that's
We
because you had Steve Nash though too, my
but
brother, who didn't care what the coach was
oh,
calling. I'm gonna do it my way.
now I get that part about
Yeah,
Mike. I get that part. I get they had Steve Nash. I get it. But at the same time, even if you don't have a Steve Nash, your head coach got to get in your point guard's ear and be like, bro, like, you need to run the system. You need AD is our number one option. Like, that needs to be drilled into your point guard's head.
get the ball
And
Bro,
down
I
low.
get I get
so
what you're saying, but how is a coach supposed to fix
Ho-
10 points in almost no attempts?
Okay, hold on,
who
Well,
wait.
the first thing
Wait.
that you
That's it.
can do is you can start playing inside out ball, even though you're playing the 5 out.
Hold on. I gotta get to everybody. It's not free
Oh, we
for all
got
yet.
one
It's
more
not for
left.
everybody.
Okay.
Come on.
So,
Well, go
like,
ahead. He didn't even finish his take. So go ahead, finish your
Yeah.
take, bro.
so, okay, you want to say that, right? Like I said, bro, do you not watch the games, man? Like, if you know Darvin's offense, like I just said, everybody's the number one option. So, AD can't pass the ball to himself, man. Like, if D'Lo's out there shooting the ball 20 times and
Yep.
Torian Prince out there going 1 for 12, LeBron doing what he do, how's AD involved, bro? Like,
Well,
y'all
let me
just say anything, man.
well, let me
Like,
let
I
me
hate
say
that shit, bro.
let me say
Like,
let me say this. Let me say this really quick, because we a lot of us on here, we all watch the game. We Laker fans, right? So we all watch the games. But I will say this. I think it's not only that what you're saying. It's that Anthony Davis is probably getting double teamed the most probably on this team. And so when you get and Anthony Davis makes the right play. So when he gets double teamed, he gives the ball out. And other teams are starting to notice this. You take away one of your superstars by double teaming him. And now you got to depend on an old freaking 20 or 21 LeBron James to carry
Exactly,
you with
DJ.
role players. Right. So and that's why I think a lot of people are saying, well, if Anthony Davis is getting brought out the equation by him getting double teamed, that's why he's not taking a lot of shots. Then you need another freaking superstar to go
I,
along with
I,
LeBron and bring in Zach Levine. That's what a lot of people are saying.
I
So
disagree with that.
I
okay,
just
go
think
ahead.
that the
Because
system needs to
no
change.
no
Hold on,
no I'm
Detroit.
no I'm
Hold on.
just no I disagree with that. Here's the thing, right?
Go ahead.
When y'all watch the games, right? How many possessions do y'all see where AD doesn't even touch the ball, right? So if he's not touching the ball, how's he getting double teamed, bro?
Exactly.
Well, but
Well,
That
no,
that
he
that
is
that
getting
doesn't
hold
double
make
on.
teamed.
No,
sense,
no,
bro.
He's
no, no,
getting
Like
no, no,
double
no,
teamed.
no,
he
no, no,
he
no. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
Yeah.
on. No, 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 hold on. Because
Mm-hmm.
there's plenty of times where I've seen where he was
Mm-hmm.
already the see here's the thing. When you play in defense, he may not seem double team, but you will see that player that's leaning over and cheating
Yeah.
to bring in the double team and
Right.
still pass the ball to
Yeah,
him.
you see
And
the
I've
okay
seen
draft.
that.
Right.
I've
Yeah.
seen that
Right.
plenty of times.
okay
And of course, we all seen the freaking last game where LeBron James, and I've seen that play the lot where LeBron James at the end of the game,
Let's
LeBron James
stupid
threw it to
pass.
AD
Yeah.
And he was
and he
supposed
was
to
double
reach
teamed.
out and snap. He was supposed to reach out and grab that,
Well, that's what
man.
I'm saying. That's
But
when
see,
he
That's
that's
real
supposed to
talk.
be like,
and
okay,
see,
I
Real
see what they
talk.
doing.
I
I'm
ain't
gonna
going for
shoot
that.
Hold
this.
on,
hold on,
y'all.
really
We're
quick,
talking about the
hold on,
man to
hold on,
do.
hold on,
He
hold on, hold on,
jumped.
hold on. What I'm saying is that that's the exact what I just said. That's the exact play that happened in the last game because the last game, if you remember that play, LeBron James was down in the corner and at the post, and Anthony Davis was in the middle. Now it was a perfect defensive setup by the Dallas Mavericks. I got to give him credit for that, okay? Because what happened was Torian Prince was wide open, but it would have been a cross court pass. And by the time LeBron James threw it to him, the defense would have recovered on Torian Prince to where he could not make that shot. So the guy that was on Torian Prince, that was guarding Torian Prince, he dropped down to Anthony Davis, and then the
Absolutely.
guy that was
Oh,
on Anthony Davis cheated to where he was playing in the middle of LeBron
Right.
James and Anthony Davis, and then of course you got a guy on LeBron James. So it was three Dallas Mavericks players
I got
on two Laker players, and it was
I got a
smart
Right.
defense on them, right? So what I'm saying is I've seen that a lot
oh,
to where guys will cheat just a little bit to show the
okay
double team. And if
okay
you
I got
show the double team, you're not going to pass the ball to Anthony Davis
okay
because
I got a question for that.
he's showing the double team. Okay, go ahead, bro.
So if okay, I like the way you laid that out, right? So here's the
I
thing:
might not disagree with you on that.
if you see that, why can't Darvin see that? Like if you're sitting, you just explained everything, right? Why
Hmm.
can't Darvin see that and adjust and be like, okay, they're doing X, Y, and Z. We got to do A, B, and C. Like what?
What do I always tell you, my
Right.
brother?
Hold on.
Sometimes people
Let
get
him
in their
finish. Let
own
him
way. No, he
finish.
was asking a question though, DJ.
Okay, all right, but yeah, I
We gotta
understand
let
that.
these
But I
other two
understand.
go
But
so
you
it can
gotta
be
let him.
free
All
for
right.
I
all
gotta
already.
get. I gotta get the Jazz. I gotta get the Jazz
So,
after him.
Okay.
Jazz
but yeah,
is the last one, and then it's free for all after that.
that's my last
I want to
question. Cause
come
like
back to that
if
question too that you asked too when Jazz get done.
nah, yeah, go ahead.
Me too.
Okay, all right. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that tape, my brother. Cordarius Reed, man, you got to pull up on the panel, bro. But because he was saying that the league don't use a traditional point guard anymore, so he was like, man, just get rid of the niggas.
No, it's a
So I hear
hybrid
you.
league. It's a
So let me
hybrid league.
so
Everybody
let me
plays hybrid positions.
right. So let me go ahead and get to Jazz. My brother Jazz pulled up. He's the last one on the panel. Let me go ahead and get to him, and then the free for all after that. My brother Jazz, what it do, man?
All right, let me talk to y'all little niggas, man.
Go
All right,
ahead.
look.
Go ahead, bro.
First of
You
all,
ain't little around here, boy.
Ain't
first of
nobody
all,
little
how
around here, nigga.
He
let me
just
talk
playing,
my
man.
let me
Just
talk
go
my
ahead.
piece.
Go ahead and
Let
speak
me
your
Oh,
talk
truth,
I
my
know, I
Jack.
piece.
know, I know.
All
Yeah.
right then. First of all,
All right.
how Levine gonna fleece us when every true Lakers star stayed in LA? Second, we got to pave the way for Bron's departure. Third, this is what Lakers do, bro. We been dropping the bags on niggas' heads, and we been bringing in the stars. We
Not
pull up
no
with that
more.
brick. We pull up with that Brinks truck, bro. So how you think we got 17 championships? This been our method, you know. And plus, AD need 2 stars next to him because he's not
Ain't that
dependable.
amazing? People don't trust the system, and all those banners to hang up there.
Exactly. It's been who we was, bro. Like we bring them in and we do what we got to do. It's all money in with the Lakers. We ain't Minnesota. We ain't dudes trying to build up for years, bro. If they ain't doing their job, they ain't no real Laker, bro. Because if you come here, you're not gonna be acting playing all shy like D'Lo. When time to show up, you going if you're a real Laker, bro, you gonna show up when you're supposed to show up. And they talking about don't trade D'Lo, but come on, you say he the best pick and roll type of cat, but he don't play that type of he don't play that way when we need him to play that way. When he play Nuggets, he don't really be in his he don't look comfortable. He be passing the ball up. But like he played good when he played good against teams
Like the
that
Grizzlies.
right. So he'll be like, more comfortable setting picks.
Are you
He'll
saying
give
he
AD
played
the
good
ball.
against teams that's weak, but when it come up to the big teams, he don't show up to the party?
Right. So we need you to run that pick and roll when we play the Nuggets like that. When we play good teams, he's not even really in the game like that. So it's like, what's the point?
No excuse for D'Lo when he's scoring off against no Nuggets. I feel you on that, family. But
Right, right.
But I
I'm
mean,
gonna
we
get back.
played
I'm
good
gonna get back.
against Memphis and the defending champions.
What I'm saying, Memphis got more defensive guards than anybody. That's what
Oh
I
yeah,
thought.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Memphis
That's
got
what
more
I thought.
defensive guards. Yeah, they're
That's what
not
I thought.
experienced though. They're
They
not
better,
experienced.
right, but better, more defensively set
Yeah,
than the
young,
Nuggets,
young,
right?
young legs.
All right,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right. That's my point. What I was making.
Okay, okay. Go ahead, Jazz.
Right.
Let Jazz finish. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, I'm done. I'm good, bro. That's
You're
just how
good.
I
Quick
Oh,
feel.
question
okay.
for
All
you.
right.
Quick
Oh, okay.
question before you.
Go ahead.
I want to respond to something he said.
Go
So
ahead, bro.
you said AD needs 2 stars next to him. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Question: how many stars
$64
was that?
million, and you need
Hold,
two.
hold,
You
hold on,
need two
hold, hold,
apprentices.
Come
hold
Hold
on,
on,
on.
bro.
G.
Let him ask the question. Go ahead.
So, quick question: how many stars was next to AD in 2020? And I'll leave it at that.
That first of all, I'll say this. AD
I feel
limped.
you.
It
I
was a
feel you
AD
on
different
that.
system, man. You had two big men in there, and we was
Hold on.
playing.
Let him answer. Let him answer. Let him answer. Go ahead, Jazz.
First of all,
I gotta move on.
AD limped his way to the finals. We got lucky that year. He limped. He got how many times he
That's
got hurt in
facts.
the finals.
That's
Like
facts.
I'm surprised he made it through the finals, bro. He limped his way through the finals. I don't know how he did that. And after that lucky 2020, he got hurt every time in the playoffs because that's who he is. And we see the results of him not making it all the way through because he's not reliable. That's why I say we need 2 stars. We cannot continue to rely on AD if for 3 years he's been getting hurt in the
Who
playoffs.
you gonna trade him for?
So
Exactly.
I'm no, I don't want to trade him. I
No,
just
he,
want
didn't-
to
he
bring
didn't
in
say trade him.
bring
Oh,
in two. If only person I'm trading AD for is Embiid. That's the only person I'm
but
trading
you know,
AD
you
for.
give up firepower to bring in firepower. You give up defense to bring in offense, and you give up a lot off the board.
At least I ain't got to worry about no motor.
And
But
then
I'm
you change your
Right.
whole system that everybody trained for in the training camp when you do
All
that.
right. All right. All
I'm
right.
I'm
Hey,
just
hey.
getting
All
I'm
right.
getting
All right.
tired of talking about
Let me.
AD,
All
bro.
right. Let me
Get
go.
my
Let me
little
go.
down.
Okay. Let me move on. Let me move on. Let me move on really quick. My boy Dolph is in the building. I see you, homeboy. He hit the D. My boy. What's
AD a
popping?
punk.
My niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Let me move on. I got. Hey, I got one more. I got one more cat, bro. One more cat. My boy Cordarius Reed pulled up. What it do? My brother Cordarius Reed. I know. So Cordarius Reed.
Luke,
Let me. I know you pulled up because you had a question in the chat, so you can go ahead and ask your question if you want to touch on that. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can
I
hear you.
Yes,
can
sir.
Boy, got a
Peace,
sharp
family.
mic.
Yeah, my question was, in terms of the brother that was mentioning the Lakers getting Zach LaVine and not having a point guard. Very few teams nowadays actually have a traditional point guard. Majority of the time is a combo guard or a true shooting guard, like in the Suns' case with Devin Booker.
Fact.
So I don't think necessarily that point guard point that you were making is necessarily valid in today's game. So I could definitely see LaVine running a point for this team. You still want to use Cam Reddish as a shooting guard and have Vando as a small forward, power forward, AD as your center. Just be super long and be able to shoot the ball.
Good luck with that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't see it that much.
Good luck with that,
And I
bro.
understand what you're saying, but you just don't see that much in the game because when you don't use a traditional point guard, you generally have to have a very talented shooting forward that can bring the ball up and can be a point guard.
And that's what Bron is.
Yeah, but every team don't have that.
But we do.
And then you put more pressure on him, and you put more food on his plate.
That's what he want. But hey, check this
How
out.
you know he want all that food on his plate?
When we want the
All right,
when
all
we
right,
want
all
the-
right, all right. Hey, really quick. Hey, appreciate that take, my brother Cordarius Reed. It is now free for all my brothers. Y'all can go ahead and chop it up.
Because
You
I
already know how
understand
this
what
goes.
you're saying, Cordelius, but I mean, the man, you finna be what, 38? He might not
39.
want a full plate anymore.
Hey, but give him that full plate in the playoffs. But like I said, in the 2020, he was running point guard, bro. When he has the ball in his hand, then bro, we ain't got to worry about that. But check this out: how LaVine gonna react when he got 2 stars? He gonna get all that open look. You know, when he was on the Chicago Bulls, everybody was eyeing him. So if he came to LA, that's gonna be his breakout year, in my opinion, because he's gonna have them open shots. You know, he a sharpshooter. You know, he's gonna be less pressure on LaVine. So bring
Yeah,
him
but if
in,
you
bro,
take the
and drop
point
the
guards
bag on
away,
that boy head.
right? If you take the point guards away, right, then you're putting more minutes on LeBron, and we're trying to take the minutes away, correct?
Well, my point on teams out.
If you take the point guards away, then you
Hey,
want LeBron to play more point guard minutes, so you're putting him on the court more time, correct?
But check this
No,
out though. But check
no.
this out though. What's the dude we got from Miami? What's his name? Vincent. The only way he not balling like that is because D'Lo is in the way, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I
I
don't think
want
we
him
brought
to.
Gabe Vincent here to put us over the top. We brought Gabe Vincent here as a piece, a piece.
He's a great piece, but
He's just a finger. He's just a finger on the robot. That's all he is, just a pinky finger.
So
playoff
If that.
playoff heat. Vincent, who you know that
He's
man?
not a leg. He's not a head. He's not an eyeball. He's just a little piece of the pinky finger.
What's D'Lo?
D'Lo is supposed to be a hand, an arm. He's a point guard. He's a leader.
Way to cut it off.
Tell him.
Man,
Yeah, it's becoming a cancer, ain't it?
Yes, he is.
I mean, okay, despite that, bro, okay, let's do this, right?
Look here, man. I'm old school,
hold
man.
on.
I've been watching this game for 46 years. I'll just leave it at this, and y'all can talk. I've been watching this game a long time. If you can't get production from your leader that's supposed to be the point guard for any of you guys that played that position, you are the leader of the team. You are the engine. You control the whole game. And he doesn't do that correctly.
I agree.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's all I'm saying. He doesn't do it correctly because in this generation, point guards need to put up 40 and 56 points and stuff like that and 4 assists. That ain't a point guard.
I agree.
And AD was effective in 2020 because Rondo knew how to give AD that ball. He
And we had 2 other big men, man. You had Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. They shut the lane down.
We got 2 big men right now.
But
3 of them.
they don't block shots. Dwight and JaVale were shot blockers.
AD don't block shots?
So what I'm saying though is when Dwight and JaVale came in the game, they're known as centers who block shots. Christian Woods and Jackson Hayes ain't known as centers who block shots.
Actually,
You feel what I'm saying?
Jackson,
So people will attack you. They will try to force and see if you can do that now.
What's up, Dolph? Yee-tee-tee.
My boy, Lakers at 5. My nigga, what's
This
poppin', my boy?
game constantly evolves,
What's
bro.
happening,
You got
bro?
to be on
Appreciate
the
you showing up,
evolution
showing.
chain.
Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, my brother. Hey, so hey, what's up, man? You want to chime on this Zach Lavine trade? What's happening?
Hey, man, look, man. Check this out, man. I'm not trying to give up 3, 4, 5 players for no damn Zach Lavine, bro.
Hell no.
I ain't trying to do all that, my nigga. For real. I mean, I get the scoring aspect of it. I get that. I get he can score at all the levels. I get that. But I ain't trying to give up 3 or 4 players for that nigga, my nigga.
Hey, check this out though. Look, we don't 3-4 players, but it's 3-4 players we probably don't even need. We need to keep our base, our foundation, which is Vando, good defense. You know, Cam, whatever it is, wherever it is. But you see how with the Dallas Mavericks, when they just got a couple good pieces who were like wings, you see how effective it was. So all these 3-4 players, we don't even really need them like that. When
Yeah,
you
but
got
do you think
Levine,
Chicago would let us fleece them like that? Do you
But
think that they would let us give them Jalen Hood
But
and
and
players that
two,
we don't really want to get Zach
Dallas,
Lavine? No, man, they're going to try to tear the team down.
they're
Dallas
gonna
ain't even a good
they have
team.
they've been a
Bro. Oh my God.
Look at the history, man. Nobody trades well with the Lakers but 3 teams.
I get that, but what I'm saying is the Bulls have the worst ownership group in the league. So it's the
I
loser.
don't care, dog. Anybody, when it comes to the Lakers, they will try to fleece us.
I
Bro,
get that.
we
And
ain't
then
making no
y'all
trades,
gotta
bro.
remember, y'all gotta quit saying bring him home, bring DeRozan home.
He could have
What's
been
up, one
home.
cool P?
He could have been
What?
home a long
Bro,
time
we
No.
ago.
ain't making no
Y'all gotta
trades,
consider,
bro.
bro. What if that nigga don't want to come home?
Oh
He
my
could have
they're
God,
came
bro.
home. He
Wow.
wanted to come home when we had D'Lo, but D'Lo told on Nick Young, and he told Magic that
hey,
year when Magic was finna get him. He
hey,
said, "I
bro,
won't play with that guy."
hey, bro. Every LA dude want to come back to LA to
Oh
prove
my
he good,
God,
bro.
bro. Just go to the Clippers, bro. The hell with all that, bro. God
That's all.
damn.
Just go across the
Yeah,
hall.
just
That's
go
where
to the
all of them
Clippers.
really want to go. They just want to go across the hall and get a paycheck.
Yeah, we ain't trade nobody, bro. Y'all better get that shit through y'all head, bro. We ain't trade nobody, bro. Watch and see, bro.
Bro,
Y'all think it's a fucking game, bro.
you talking
Jabronis,
about Rob
they want to keep
Palenka?
playing with the Lakers, but we keep putting titles in the ceiling and putting rings on bums' fingers.
But you know you talking about Rob Palenka, right?
Damn the
Dude be pulling.
superstars that won the titles in LA. How many bums did we put rings on their fingers?
Hey, that's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
it's been
That's
bums
really,
on every team that got rings, bro. That doesn't
Man,
matter.
hey,
Yeah, but they ain't got 17 of them.
really quick,
Oh
really
my
quick. Let
God,
me get to the
bro.
brother. Let me get to the brother D Bonner, man. My brother D Bonner pulled up, man. My brother, what's happening with you, my brother?
Man, what up, DJ? Salute to everybody in the panel. What's going on, everybody in the chat? What's going on, dog? DJ?
Man,
What up,
chilling,
D
chilling,
Jizzle, my
chilling.
nigga?
You know what I'm
Nothing
talking
much.
about.
Nothing much.
So what say you on the Zach Lavine thing, my brother? What's happening with you?
If I'm being 100% transparent, we're not going to get Lavine. I think Lavine is going to go to another team who's going to be able to offer them more picks, more players, and I'm honestly I'm right there with the as far as the Zach Lavine trade. I just don't really see it happening. As far as like is a trade needed? I will say that I'm leaning more so on the side that we do need some type of player who can reliable and consistent. Those are the two key words. Who could probably give us more of a scoring punch because just right now, was as far as like on the offensive side, I'm just seeing it lacks a little bit. But what I will say is, I will say this, that maybe what we're looking for, we don't see it right now. We probably won't see it until the trading deadline. I want to see a Cam Reddish and Vando combination out there, just for the defensive purposes,
That's
because
gonna
that'll
be
lead to
retarded, my nigga.
that yeah, on everything. That'll lead to what, possibly more transition points.
Defense
Get
leads to offense, my nigga.
get more steals and etc. But let me say this about the whole AD dynamic. AD defense, all well, as far as his defense, what he brings to that, it's gonna be consistent. It's gonna be all world, all
Yes,
team. That he's never gonna fail you on that end. But as
yes.
far as like some of the offensive discrepancies that he may have, I feel like it's hand in hand. Yes,
we know Darvin hand pocket. We know about Darvin hand pocket. We know that sometimes he doesn't he's not fluid. He doesn't he's not able to adapt to what's going on in the game. Yes, that plays a part. But my only thing with AD is in the second half of the last game, you didn't even attempt a free throw in the second half.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I've been saying.
You can't.
Thank you.
Go ahead. You can't just blame that all on coaching. I know that we're not blaming it all on coaching, but I think it's hand in hand.
The damn ball, brother.
And we also got to remember as well, him, as much as a lot of us want him to do better, I know sometimes he lacks. Believe me, I'm with y'all. With the hands in the pockets, I get tired of us at times. But he is only a second-year coach, and I don't see the Lakers getting rid of him. I've been watching the Lakers for 3 decades. I'm a Lakers fan as well, just throwing that out there. And I just don't see them getting rid of him. And realistically, we already know AD's not going anywhere. We got him locked in for the rest of this year. But I think what we need to do, I think we just don't see it right now. It's nothing available right now. But if I'm being transparent about the Lavine, I don't see us getting them at all. I just don't see it happening. So I'm just right there with it. But I do want to see. Okay, but another thing is,
don't get them for pennies on a dollar, like it always.
Yeah, and another thing is that I could play devil advocate with is when are we going to be healthy? Now Rui's out. Dave Vincent, he's another week before he's evaluated. So it's like we keep waiting on that, and who knows? By the time that happens, we could be looking at more serious injuries with different players. So I don't know, man. I think right now we just gotta wait.
I mean,
but I don't. I just.
By the time everyone gets healthy, fully healthy, and get their legs back under their feet, the trade deadline is going to be right around the corner.
Yeah, so it's hand in hand with that. So I don't know. I just don't really see. Now, Lavine, like I said, I think some people are looking at his season this year, and he's a disgruntled player. We've seen players have bad years. Look at Rui Hachimura before he came over to the LA. Everybody was saying he was a wash because he was a lottery pick. Different scenery, change of scenery, got around different players, new leadership, and it was like almost he had a second life to his game. Same with Lavine. As an overview, as he's been with the Chicago Bulls, he's been a good player. Don't get me wrong. But as far as like us, realistically, if I'm going by what the Lakers have done traditionally, when it comes to like moves like this, I just really don't see it happen. And that's where I'm at.
I mean, okay, here's the thing, right? Y'all do realize, well, y'all probably don't, but y'all do realize that if they do get a Lavine or DeRozan, whoever, right? Y'all do realize that AD is going to become the third option, right? So that's what y'all want, right? So y'all going to be complaining about him scoring 10 points again with him being the third option now. Like, so I just want to put that out there.
I think it's that, dude. I think it's that the fact that he's getting paid superstar money and he's not playing like it.
And Zach LaVine is too, and he can't even get his fucking team to the playoffs in the Eastern Conference, bro. Give me a break.
That's true. But I was just like, man, I'm getting it, bro. Like I said, I ain't the only one.
That's frustration, man. That's just that frustration. I'm getting tired of talking about AD. They're not gonna play.
I'm getting tired of talking about AD. I really am. Y'all can say whatever you want, the coach, the system, but when you got 10 points, when you got 10 flipping points, you ain't in the game, brother.
But you said it yourself, though, too. You just said it like 15 minutes ago. You said when you got people coming down as the point guard and you firing up 30 shots, you ain't trying to get the ball down there. Set the offense up, brother.
Demand the ball.
And what he's
the
done
ball
that,
down
bro.
there to me. You the point guard.
No. That's okay. You know what? I'll give you that.
I gotta dribble the ball for you. I gotta get in the post. I gotta get my man on my back, and then I gotta work you too, right? I gotta work your fragile ego too.
I've heard, bro. I've seen LeBron yell at niggas to get that ball.
Man, any competent point guard gonna get the ball down there to his 7-foot people down there. Are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
Nigga, that's 2+2 shit, my nigga.
Man,
that's 2+2.
Make him throw it back out to you. I threw it down there till you threw it back out to me. I tried.
Y'all do realize that LeBron is the only one that passes this nigga the ball, right? Y'all do realize that, right?
And Austin.
And then Austin, when you down by 20 every game, he ain't gonna get no shots, my nigga. They chucking, my nigga. They trying to come back.
Man, bro.
You got to
They
establish
chucking,
that
nigga.
type of stuff in the first quarter.
But
Big
that's
dog
Darvin's.
basketball. Big
But
dog
that's
basketball. Then you can get fancy.
and that's Darvin's job to implement him into his offense, which we know he's not capable of
Darvin's
doing,
job
bro.
is to cuss people out when they're not doing it correctly.
And
But
that's a fact too.
as Jeff said, bro, Jeff came on here, which I did agree, but I don't think that's the wave of coaching anymore, though. The coaching is now player development, man. Getting in the player, man. The way these new guys are now, getting in their faces, man. You're gonna lose the player.
Mike Malone gets in his player's
That's what
face,
I'm
bro.
saying,
Let's
man.
stop that
It's hard to
nonsense.
coach
Well,
these
they
cats
cut
who
from a
make this
different
type
spot
of
they
money,
did,
bro.
bro. I just don't think that's the way to move it. I just don't.
I'm
Eric
just saying,
Spoelstra
bro.
gets in
It's
his
hard
player's
to coach
face.
these type of players when they make that type of money. They make more money than the coach.
Hey, when it comes to, because I know a lot of people mention Drummond as well. As far as that, I think we have to see Christian Wood and Jackson Hayes with more minutes, consistent minutes.
Yeah.
Before I would, as far as like the Drummond thing, that part, because at this point it hasn't been consistent with them. As
Hey,
far
I
as like
think
their
them
numbers.
niggas be smoking together, my nigga.
Christian
I
Wood's
don't
gonna
think
be
we really brought Jackson in for his offense, though. No,
Let me say,
purely
the
defense.
reason
My fault.
the
Go ahead.
reason the reason why I brought up Drummond is just because I said it before. I like this team. I just think that we need to get healthy, and I think if you're going to get Caruso and Drummond, you don't really have to give up. You don't
all
have to give
that
up a lot to
much.
go get them.
You get
You know what
rid
I'm
of
saying? Like
Yeah,
you got to get.
I feel
You
like
probably got to
DJ,
give
you ain't
up.
got to give up the farm. You know
Right,
what I'm
you probably
saying?
you're probably gonna have to give up probably
You
Gabe
got to
Vincent
give up an egg and some
and
oysters.
Max and either Max
They might
Christian
have
or
to give
Jalen
up the
Hudson.
hood. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, really quick. Let me say this. So what I'm saying is that if you don't have to give up a lot of players, and to be honest, Gabe Vincent he hasn't played since what, Denver. I mean, to be honest, for me, I haven't really been missing Gabe Vincent, and when
Not
he
really.
comes back, and you got D'Lo, Austin Reeves cooking or whatever, where is his minutes coming from? And whose minutes?
I'm wondering.
You know what
I'm wondering. Like I
hold,
said, when everybody was
hold
talking
on.
about it, what is he going to offer to the team?
Okay, hold on. Really, let me say this really quick, y'all, and then y'all let y'all cook. Well, so the reason why I said Drummond was because I don't see Jackson Hayes or Christian Wood banging with Joker.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is, if we see Denver in the playoffs, I need a specialist type of center. I don't give a damn if Drummond plays one freaking minute in in 2 series in the playoffs. I don't care, bro. You don't need to play. We don't need you right now.
Drummond gonna get down there, bro. That's all I gotta say, man.
Yeah, hold
DJ,
on,
you want him back?
Hold on. Let me finish. What
No,
I'm
I'm
saying
asking
is
you. Do
that
you want him back?
I don't know who you. Hold on, let me finish. What I'm saying is that I need a specialist type of center. Just like when people want to say the 2020 series, 2020 year, we had Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. If you go look at those minutes that they played in the playoffs in the bubble, JaVale McGee hardly played at all. It was mostly Dwight Howard. Okay,
Yeah.
but again, Dwight Howard played. I think in 5 games, we took everybody out in 5. Okay, in the 5 games that he played in Portland, he got about, I want to say about 60 minutes, somewhere around there. Somebody go fact check me on that really quick, but somewhere around there.
You about right, man. It's about
Somewhere
60,
around there.
65 minutes.
About 60, 70 minutes, and I think JaVale
Yeah.
McGee ended up getting like 40 minutes, 42 minutes, somewhere around there in 5 games. Okay, the next series we played against Houston, we didn't use them at all because Houston went small.
No, yeah.
Okay,
Didn't use him
and
at
then
all.
all of a sudden we played against Denver, and all of a sudden Dwight Howard's minutes skyrocketed over 130 minutes in 5 games because we needed a specialist type of player, type of center to bang with Jokic, so Anthony Davis doesn't have to do that, and then we could get more offense out of Anthony Davis.
And that's why I gotta hate to admit it. That Vogel is a smarter coach than him.
That's the only reason why I had brought up Drummond, is because I just don't see another big center like that. Drummond is 6'7", 280 pounds. Jokic is 7 foot, 285. I'm not saying he's gonna stop. He's not gonna stop. He's not gonna stop Jokic, obviously. Hold on. He's not gonna stop Jokic. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I just need somebody to bang with him so Anthony Davis doesn't have to. And that's the only center I see that's big enough.
Let me ask you this, because I see your train of thought going with that. Would you be giving up Hayes or Quid, Or what would you
No,
do
I'm
with them? Or you keeping them?
no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm keeping those. I no for so this is the players that I would give up
You
for
have to give
Andre
up
Drummond
one to get
and
him.
Alex. No, you don't. For Alex
No,
Caruso, no, I already said this. For Alex Caruso and Andre Drummond, I can give up Gabe Vincent and JHS or Max Christie. The money matches. Andre Drummond only makes $3 million.
yeah, but will
JHS,
Chicago take
JH,
that deal?
JHS, I don't know what they would take. I'm just saying
Yeah,
this is what I would do. JHS makes 3.5. Andre Drummond makes 3.3. Alex Caruso makes 9. Gabe Vincent makes 11. The money matches. So that's what I would
I
do.
might
I'm not
take
saying
that
I
deal
don't
with you.
know. I don't know
I
if they
feel
would
you,
do it or
DJ.
not.
I might take that deal with you, but I don't think Chicago's stupid enough to do it.
They probably won't. I'm just saying I don't know what they're gonna take. I'm just saying
But
that's
for
the deal that I would. Go
another
ahead.
team gonna give them way less, and they gonna give them players and some more.
Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you this. Even though my guy was calling him Porky Pig, that's funny. Nah, but he's a legitimate low double guy
Big
for you.
ugly.
He'll give you them 10 rebounds and 10 points. Like
Said,
he'll
Brother,
give
he
man.
you
got to
that.
come down and play defense, though.
Hey,
So what's
Like
the
I
use of
said,
you
bro.
giving me? What's the use of you giving me all that when you're gonna give up 30?
Like I said, man, he ain't do nothing he wasn't supposed to do. But he did what we brought him on the team to do. Y'all can't just continue to find a fault in his game when he came here and did what he was supposed to do. He did what he was supposed to do.
hey, y'all do realize Darvin Ham is our coach, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like, I don't know why y'all
Yeah,
sitting here.
yeah.
Like, I don't
Porky,
get
I
this,
just
bro.
told you, Porky Pig.
Like, I
No,
don't
I hear you.
understand this,
No,
man.
I hear you. I hear what you're
Like,
saying, and so that's what I'm saying. If Darvin Ham, look at here, we played against freaking Denver last year, okay, and it was obvious what the Lakers were trying to do. They were trying to make Anthony Davis a roamer and somebody to bang with Jokic. That's why they put Rui on
Darvin
him
Ham
most of
ain't
the time,
put
Yeah,
right?
shit.
So
He
so
didn't.
yeah.
if you so if we get Drummond, okay, and
Tristan
we
should have
play
started.
Denver again in the playoffs, and he does not use Drummond and he uses Rui or whatever, then damn, Darvin Ham, I'm sorry, bro. You gotta
DJ,
go.
you are asking for absolutely maniacal
yeah, this
madness,
is
man.
insane, bro. For real.
Yeah,
This is insane.
you are absolutely looking for insanity.
I'm
You
just
know what
saying,
I'm saying?
if we get Drummond, bro, and he does the exact same thing, and he
No,
doesn't use
man.
Drummond,
No,
oh
no,
my God,
no, 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 no. We do
oh
not
my
need
God,
this man thinking that hard. You see, with the little that he has
we
to
don't need
think
to
with,
think
with
that
the
hard.
he shouldn't have to think with this team. Okay, so you want him to think. That's what you're saying. You want him to think.
I
need him
actually
to
like
think.
That's not
DeJounte
a good
Murray.
idea.
I wanted Murray before he went to the Atlanta, but I do like DeJounte Murray as a player.
Yeah, he's good.
I like DeJounte Murray too. Yeah.
What's up, Dante Reeves? That's my
More
boy.
guards for Darvin, huh? Boy, y'all funny, man.
But a defending
This
guard
is
as well.
Some more
insane,
guards
bro.
A defend. But hold on, you
Oh
say another
man,
guard for
bro.
Darvin, but a defending guard who could possibly throw AD, your boy, who need to be spoon fed assists and give him the ball.
Oh man, you
You
horrible.
think hey, hold on, I got it. Hold on. So you think under Darvin, right? DeJounte Murray's gonna pass the ball under Darvin when he's not even passing like that in Atlanta.
He don't have
You
to with
funny,
the
bro.
Hawks. He
That is
with
funny.
Trey Young. With it
They
also
don't want him to
before he
pass in Atlanta. They want him to score.
scored exactly with that, and then also when he played under, he's a smart player. He played under Pop. Before he went to the Hawks, he averaged 9 assists a game.
I'm just saying the Hawks
Damn,
want him to
that's
be a
pretty good.
scorer. Yeah, they're not necessarily looking at his passing. The Hawks want him to be a scorer with Trey Young.
Yeah, he was a near triple double in San
And they
Antonio.
playing some pretty good basketball right now. Well, we have to see after the second half when people lock in on you. Coaches let you get away with stuff until after the All-Star break, and then they start
Oh
changing
man.
up schemes on you.
Bro, y'all funny, man. I swear to God. This is
Just saying, man, we're gonna trade the whole team for Zach Levine. I mean,
I
what
don't
are
want
we
to trade
doing here?
nobody. I
I'm
don't
getting
want to
tired of talking about AD in this mode.
I don't want to trade nobody. Like we need to get healthy for one,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
what I'm
two,
saying, bro. I
we
always said that, man. I said, don't we need to see the whole engine of Megatron Mega Supreme before we decide trading parts off of you. We got to see everything.
I mean, and here's the thing too, right? Because we started the season with everybody but Vando, and we seen Darvin is just not capable of using everybody to where they can be successful, bro.
Correctly.
This is what it is, man. Like, I don't know why we want to gloss over that, man.
Because he is a coach who is just getting a chance to coach. So he gonna have to, and when you get coaches like that, you got to have learning lessons with those coaches. And what you saying is we don't need a coach who's got to have learning lessons. We need a coach who already learned his lessons.
Yes, exactly. He got to go. He has to go, bro. If you're,
But it ain't no Phil Jacksons in the league no more.
But he don't have to be. That's the
It ain't
thing.
even no Mike Brown. I mean, no Larry Browns in the league.
He don't
no
have
more.
to. We don't need a Phil Jackson or a Larry Brown, bro. We just need an adequate coach to put our players in position to be successful.
Who would be your coach? Who would be your coach?
Anybody other than Darvin.
No, don't tell me anybody.
When you say
who would be your coach right now?
When you say fire, are you talking about right now, or like? I guess that's what.
If anybody can have their own coaches right now for the Lakers right now, who would be their coach to coach this team? This team.
I'll take Doc right now. I'll take Doc Rivers right now.
Doc Rivers. Who is the most adequate coach that everybody think on this panel to get us to the championship?
I will take Doc Rivers right now.
I'll take Mark Jackson.
I'll take Mark Jackson as well. Anybody other than Darvin. Y'all proving anybody other than Darvin, man. Like, what are we doing here?
I guess my thing is like,
I'm asking.
I don't realistically see them getting rid of Darvin though. Not on the second year.
And therefore you'll never win the championship.
If he messes up this year, oh yeah, we fire second year coaches, brother. I've been watching it. We do that.
Bro, they fired Mike Brown after 8 games.
He messes it up this year, he will get fired.
They should
Bro,
have tried to get that boy Nick Nurse.
Yeah, he would have been a good one as well, Nick Nurse. But I think the fact that we went to the Western Conference Finals, that'll buy him some favor or whatever. But I just don't see him get rid of him this year.
That's man, this ain't the '80s no more, man. Where you got time to evolve, bro. They're gonna fire you.
Bro, they fired Mike Brown after 8 games, my guy. So how can't Darvin go?
Like, did Mike Brown take the team to the Western Conference Finals though? When he got fired?
God.
It depends on say we get to the playoffs, right? It depends on how we do in the playoffs. Fans are getting fired this year, depending on how well we do.
This is
real.
I thought the Lakers standard was winning championships, not going to the Western Conference Finals, bro.
It is, man. We don't even hang Western Conference banners. We don't hang banners.
That's
Otherwise,
going to give some favor. It's not like he's been with the team 3 or 4 years, and then we talking about this. That was his first year. That's what I'm saying. He's in his second year.
Hey, bro, I've seen David Black go 30-11 in his second season and get fired, bro. Don't give me no Darvin Ham.
This the Lakers.
Yeah,
we talking about 17 banners over here. We talking about the
he
whole
should have never got that job in the first place.
Hey, I mean, I'm just saying, David Black has
I'm talking about the Lakers. I mean, what are we talking about?
I understand that, but I'm just giving you an example of a coach getting fired in his second season, bro. That's happened before, plenty of times.
Yeah, but he was a nobody. He was a nobody, though. So that ain't even a good example.
But that nobody was 30-11. You do realize Pop was pissed about that, right?
In college, and he had a young LeBron James.
It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. Darvin got LeBron right now.
He ain't got LeBron. He didn't have LeBron that David Blatt had. LeBron was 28 years old, man.
Okay, but is LeBron still a top 10 player in the NBA? Yes or no?
I understand what you're saying. I'm not going to take away what you're saying, but that was a LeBron that was 27, 28 years old, brother.
I understand. He still has Anthony Davis as well, another top 10 player in the NBA.
You brought me a stupid ass coach out of college who ain't never been proven in the NBA. What did you think LeBron was going to do? Get him out of here.
Hey, man, like I say, that dude went to the finals and he was 30-11. I don't give a damn what y'all say. You can't slice that no other way, bro. I don't know why he got fired. I'll take him over fucking Darvin, bro. Shit.
Well, the word is that he got fired because of Well, I guess it could be a few
Did
things.
David Black get another job?
I don't even think he
Nah.
pursued another job, bro. To be
Okay, I
honest.
just proved my whole point.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
he did some funny stuff by calling he tried to call a timeout and they didn't have none. So I
Yeah, I
mean,
remember that.
that
Yeah.
obviously wouldn't be the main reason, but that could be part of the reason. You know, LeBron probably seeing that go on and he's just thinking like, hey, well, you the head coach, you supposed to know these things. And then, you know, if you see the video, you can go and look it up on YouTube right now.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Ty
Yeah, I know
Lue
what you're
got
talking
up
about.
and stopped him. You know what
Okay, so
I'm saying?
but Darvin don't call timeout at all. So I mean, what are we doing here? Like,
See, that's the
He be
thing.
trying to look
I'm
at
not
his cohorts and
look.
stuff
I'm not
and think
taking
that
up
he
for
can
this
do
nigga.
that type of stuff, but he ain't smart enough to do that.
I'm not taking up for Darvin Ham. I'm just saying that if we want to point out certain reasons why David Black got fired and he had a positive record going into that next season, those little things like that obviously is the reason why he got fired. Now the thing with Darvin Ham is that he got a decent record right now, right? But it's so many people that's got opinions on whether he gonna get fired or not. Like I say, to me, it really don't even matter at this point because I wanted the nigga gone by game 1 of last season. You know what I'm saying? And he still here. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. A lot of people want AD gone. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas want Darvin Ham gone. You feel me?
You right, Chris.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas just gonna have to roll with that stuff, man.
Yeah, you just gotta roll with the punches, bro. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I think more people want AD gone than Darvin, bro. That is
But
insane.
Chris, you gotta admit though, we kind of gave him a breathance, right? When he got us to the finals, then we all say we're gonna give him a breathance, man. He got us to the finals. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what he do next year.
Right.
And he's doing the same maniacal stuff that he did last year.
Therefore, he has to go. Thank you.
You can't keep putting your team in holes.
I mean, but you can't. On the same hand, I could say that the Lakers can't keep coming out, gunning on the 3-point shots when their advantage is clearly the point. When they're coming in with low effort, the last game they didn't really show up to play until that fourth quarter.
For
sure. They would have came and played the fourth quarter. If they would have played the first 3 quarters like they played the fourth, we're talking about a whole different outcome. The Lakers probably blow them out.
Do you agree with me, my brother? Sometimes coaches win games.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. That's why I said.
So I mean, if you're not inspired by the damn punk ass coach that you out here playing for, you come out flat like that.
But that's why I say I agree with you. You said some games, but you didn't say all games. That's why I'm.
No, not all games. No, not all games. Now, some of the games is their fault. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with you on that, my brother.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, AD looks disinterested. He doesn't want to play for Darvin no more. FYI, just in case y'all didn't know that. But yeah. So we're probably gonna get a lot more games from AD like that. So
yeah, I mean, as Lakers fans, if we've been watching them long enough, we never questioned Phil Jackson. We used to be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Whatever Phil doing is good with me.
I mean, I didn't question Frank Vogel either.
That's what I'm saying. We never questioned anything that Phil Jackson did as Laker fans.
So I mean,
I heard somebody mention earlier
That's all I'm saying, bro. We trusted the coach. We trusted whatever the outcome was.
I guess I'm kind of old school. Yeah. Again, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Darvin Ham is a Phil Jackson and who else? One of these elite. I
feel you. He ain't even dating.
He has his faults. Don't get me wrong, but at the same point in time, I'm seeing players. The players they got to hold some lion's share of that accountability as well.
I feel, brother.
It's just not all on one party.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I just, like I say, bro, it's just kind of strange to me. Like I say, my nigga, I hear certain things. Like I heard some guys mention earlier today. You know what I'm saying? They say Giannis don't like setting screens and stuff like that. And I had to think to myself, like, okay, one of the best players in the game
I'm watching
and he don't
set
like setting
screens all
screens.
game. Yeah.
But we expect AD to set screens for everybody on the court, even the other team,
Yeah, that's
right?
a fact.
Yeah. And then we
You know
expect
what I'm
him to
saying?
go back, Chris, and block shots.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like I really think people kind of like underestimating the things that this dude got to do on the court. Now, like I say, I understand his offensive woes, right?
Yeah.
But every player don't play exceptional every game.
That's
Yep.
true. But
I
that
mean,
man
so
will go down there and block some shots and get you some rebounds.
Yeah.
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 Even when he have a
And-
horrible game.
But that was actually a great observation, Chris. That's why I think he had it. That's why he had to take Reeves or D'Lo out of the starting lineup. It was just ridiculous how they were living cones on the perimeter. And I, you know, so you had to break that move. And maybe we'll see, you know, it'll get better when we get Vando back and we get Reddish back fully healthy and stuff. But my thing is, it's just, it seems like the injury bug got us, and I just don't want to keep saying when we get healthy. Like, I guess that's my only concern.
Because it really don't work if we don't get Vando back. That's what makes all the lineups change.
Vando is trying to get back as we speak. He's trying.
I mean, what kind of hole did this man got in his heel? It's like he got bit by a zombie or something. What's going on with him?
No, he got a serious injury, bro. No, that's a serious injury.
What is it? They won't tell us. What is it?
Heel bursitis. I guess my concern with it is because
I know what heel bursitis is, but I mean, is it like level 1, 2, or 3? It's like it's 3 levels to it, and that level 1 is really bad, bro. It eat through your skin.
Well, no, and to add on that, it's kind of connected with the Achilles as well. So I'm like, I mean, what's going on with that?
Yeah, see, that sounds like something out The Walking Dead.
Yeah, they ain't trying to rush him back.
They've been selling us. Hey man, I'm just keeping it real, bro. I pay attention to what people tell me. They've been selling us this stuff since training camp, from since training camp and stuff, and summer league play. It was, he'll be back in 1 week, and he'll be back in the regular season, and now he's got to get evaluated. Now he's got to get evaluated again. What exactly is this hole in this man's heel?
They said
is it contagious? And do I need a shot?
He's doing contact now. I guess the next step would be 5-on-5 contact order or whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I just hope he gets better,
man. I mean, like, what's going on, man? This is the first time that me, as a Laker fan in 45 years, that I don't have no clarity in what the hell is going on with this man.
Hey,
they told us everything that was going on with the late great Kobe Bryant. What's going on with this man's hole in his heel?
Hey, I'm gonna remind you of something similar, that Kendrick Nunn injury.
Kendrick Nunn, yep.
Beating around the bush with that, not telling us what was going on, and he ended up being out all that time.
And we paying people money. Bro. And we've been paying people money for a long time. All the way since Luau
trying to rush him back, though, you feel me? Because remember, I think he had like a little injury last year in the playoffs.
He sure did.
He sure did.
I think it was a lower extremity injury as well, if I'm not mistaken.
It's like, what's going on, bro? Be honest with the fans, man. Let us know. Because you can't trade a hurt player.
I mean, but that's not Vando's job, though. That's on the PR and. Like,
I feel you. I feel you on that. It ain't like Vando gonna get in front of a TV and tell you, well, I got a black hole in my heel.
Yeah, that's on PR, bro. So I mean,
and I think they ain't trying to rush him back. We got enough guys in the lineups to, what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, I mean, but he's a key piece, though, brother.
No, that's true. Yeah, we not denying that.
He is a key piece of what we were supposed to be doing defensively.
Yep. And Andrew, what the brother Andrew just put, about his energy, he brings defensive energy. We seen with his defense, it gets contagious.
Do a lot of stuff out there, your stat stuff.
His defense is contagious. We see when he started hooping and hustling and playing defense, that impacts the other players to start doing the same thing. So that's what I miss the most about him.
And it makes our perimeter defense better.
No,
Because
but
a lot of
man,
times these centers get dragged out there on the 3-point line. Well, you don't want to drag him out there because he can stick your man.
Hey, but I wanted to come up, man, and talk ball with you guys, man. This is my first time coming up, DJ. I appreciate it, man. It was nice talking to some of y'all, meeting some of
Oh
y'all.
man, salute, brother. Salute.
No problem, man. Y'all have a blessed evening.
For sure.
You
You
too.
too, my brother.
All right, Bono.
But I'm like Chris, man. We can't trade the whole farm and go just all ape shit and just go stupid.
Yeah,
It ain't even All-Star break yet.
I just think the philosophy needs to change.
Like sometimes like I said, man, I've only ever been a Laker fan my whole life. Sometimes I even say Laker fans just need to calm down. You just need to relax sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying. You can't deny that. You know what I'm saying. Just hearing the reports that he may want to come to the Lakers or something like that. You know what I'm saying. They can get anybody hyped. You know what I'm saying. But it's
You know
just
what I'm
like
saying? You coming to LA. I'll be hyped too. When you, Chris, I'll be hyped too. I'm coming to the Lakers. Nigga, I'm finna dive on everything, even if I don't see a loose ball. If I see some loose change, I'm finna dive on it.
damn.
LA, man.
Hey,
It's the Lakers, man. All them stars sitting over there. What better place to play basketball?
Yeah, that's true, but also expectations change as well. So we all know that expectations can kill a career.
Hey,
So
man.
Shout out to D-Bonner for
It's
that
the
super
game you
chat.
love, man. Ain't no
It's a
expectations.
good
Just play the
topic and
game right.
conversation.
nah, bro, it's expectations, bro. When you play for LA and you're
Shout out to
playing with
D-Bonner,
LeBron, bro.
Nope, you talking about nervousness.
I mean, I'm just talking about there are if let's just say they get
Not
Zach LaVine.
expectations. You talking nope, because if you talking about them lights shining on you because
Exactly.
you in that Laker uniform, that's being nervous. That ain't got nothing to do with expectations. That's all on you. That's all in your head.
I mean, it goes. So I'm saying like, okay, Zach LaVine comes to LA.
Sometimes bullets get fired. People hide when they told you they were gangsters.
No, that's true, but I'm just saying, like, this Zach LaVine movement is just like,
be like, damn, gangster, why you down? It was just a firecracker.
Hey, why fan Trace said Vando got the left heel bursitis?
Hey man, he done kicked some pimp in the face, and that boy done tore his whole heel up. Yep.
Vando,
That's what happens when y'all got
he got money now. He ain't doing that. He came a long way from doing that.
Okay, well, allegedly,
He got money now.
he kicked one of his street girls in the face, and that's how he tore his heel up. Allegedly.
Oh God.
I'm just trying to remember when the nigga even got hurt though. Like you know
hey, let me give a shout. Hey, real quick, I gotta give a shout out. My fault. Real quick, let me give my shout out to the homie D Bonner, man. Appreciate you with that super chat, man. My brother, he said good topic. My brother, man. Appreciate you with the super chat, man. You know what I'm talking about? You're always welcome to come on, my brother. Go ahead and hit that like button for y'all, man. Hit that subscribe button if y'all new, man. Appreciate it. And man, we gotta you know what, CJ? You gonna hold it down, man, because I can keep it going. You know, I gotta get to work. But
yeah, man. Before you go, DJ, I was thinking like before Christmas, since all the brothers and stuff we on here, let's get some type of Christmas fun going on. Throw $1 in and stuff, and send it to the homeless shelter so these kids can have some Christmas gifts.
Hey, we could do that.
No, everybody can throw $1 in, man. You know what I'm saying? And we DJ might end up on the news. Lakers and Fives donated Christmas gifts to some shelter, and these kids was able to get some blankets and have a toy or something for Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey, we could do that. I'll look into that and see if
for sure, man.
See if I can find something. You know what I'm saying? That way everybody can do that. That's what's up, man. But
up here and talk shit all damn day long. Might as well get back to the little kids. I love the kids.
You know what I'm talking about? What's up, Jarrell? I see you. And my boy MJ pulled up too, man. What's up with y'all, man? Appreciate you showing up.
What's up, guys?
Chilling, man. So what I was saying was that I gotta get to work, but
Yeah.
I could keep it. I could keep the stream going, but CJ, man,
Oh man,
you gonna have to
we
hold
ain't
it
going
down.
nowhere, man. We ain't going nowhere. You just come back and put us in the back
Uh,
cave.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm about to say
I
you wanna do the Batcave now, or
Nah,
we'll do
man,
it
I
later?
don't know if you want to do it now. You want to end it now?
You gonna do it?
nah, we don't have to end it now. I can. I mean, I'll
Yeah.
end it later on. Give me I can end it. I can keep it going for another like 30 minutes, 40 minutes,
All
something
right, I
like
got
that.
you, DJ.
Yeah, that's
I
what's
can.
up.
Actually, probably another hour if y'all want. We do
Yeah, we
another
keep the
hour.
whole
Yeah,
topic
we can
still
go another
going. You
hour.
know,
I got you.
this is a good topic. I like the topic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I got you, DJ. You just you come
All
here
right.
to this Batcave. That.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
I
to
got you.
understand why everybody want to bust the I like the topic. I like to understand Laker fans because we still trying to put banners up. So I'm trying to understand where a lot of Laker fans come from when they come when they talking about giving up one player for 15 people.
I mean, I'm really
Nah,
a
you can't
LeBron
do that.
on the
You
court.
gonna go backwards.
That's all you gonna do, and you don't leave yourself no future. How
Yeah,
many future
you can't
players
do
we
that.
done gave up to the NBA?
Yeah, you can't do that, man. Gotta let these boys get better.
We just keep giving up youth. We just keep
Yeah.
training them, making them good, giving them up, and they show us that they superstars and come back in here in LA and destroy us.
Yep. You don't want to do that. You gotta stop doing that. Is it time for the players to start playing when they get on this floor? And we gotta stop blaming sometime the coach. Now, sometimes the coach do make
That's right. I think a
dumb
lot of this
decisions,
blame need to go on the coach a
but
lot
I'm
of
not
times.
gonna blame him now because, like I said, he did everything we asked for him to do. Now it's time for these players to start playing. Like the other night, I'm not
Man,
gonna
he
get
should have
mad
got
at it.
that Mavericks game, man. He shouldn't have blew on that game.
Yeah, he should have blew that
That
game, but
quarter that
Hey,
we
really
put
quick,
up in the fourth quarter, he blew that game.
yeah,
really
LeBron
quick.
lost that
Really
game.
quick. Let me say this. I gotta give a shout
It's
out
also
to
on
my homie.
LeBron too.
I gotta give a shout out to
Yeah,
the homie Chris Hanford, man. Hey, appreciate it for that cash app, homeboy. That's what's up, man.
yeah, LeBron got us back in. Wait, I'm gonna tell you how this game went. LeBron first didn't play no defense. That's how they got the lead on us and
He ain't
throwing.
playing no offense either.
And then he was playing pitiful in the first and second half.
Had you over in the motherfucker, man. I swear to God. Go ahead,
And
bro.
then in the fourth, he came back and he started playing good. And then, forget all that. It was the last minute.
We missed
And
4
when
or 5 free throws in the
2
clutch, too,
turnovers.
man.
And he
he
did
had
that
them 2 turnovers
few
killed.
turnovers, man.
I
And
can
don't forget
believe
the
he
free
panicked.
throws that we missed.
Yeah, he had a little Kyrie Irving on him. He
Jackson
should have
Hayes
just.
missed 2. If we hit our free throws, we win the game.
I
I
understand,
know,
but
but this team, I get a coach's. I'm gonna get a coach's F just on one play. If I'm
You
up by
calling
2,
timeouts to check defense like this the NFL. No, bro. Just call a play.
yeah. If we up by 2
This ain't
and
the
they got the
NFL,
ball,
man.
do not go help nobody. I don't want nobody help. So if you get beat off the dribble and he lay up on you, oh well, it's tied up. I get the last shot. All them guys went to go help this guy, and they hit a 3 on us again. Dallas. I'm like, unbelievable. Only the Lakers do that.
Hey, man. It is what it
Hey,
is,
this
bro.
that
I swear,
Mavericks
I'm just
game.
saying I'm just
LeBron didn't
saying
do his
certain
job
games,
either.
like that's why I asked him. I said, don't certain games come down to your coaching.
Yeah.
I said some of it,
The
but I said some
coaching
of
blew
it.
that goddamn game.
I said, bro, look, some
Because
of
I
it
don't
on
care
LeBron
who's
though,
hype
man.
on the court. That's what you call a timeout for, and you calm everybody down.
Now
So
that
what?
Mavericks
So
game
which
was
which
We
identical
which
to the
can't.
Mavericks game
With this
last year.
team, though,
It
man,
was
we
identical
can't
too.
keep starting off games flat, though, man.
I know.
That's what be
so which one
costing
is the
us.
more points, right?
Yeah, man,
The
but
2
we
or the
done
3?
had like 3 or 4 games where, like the last 3 or 4 games, we was destroying people in the first quarters,
It's even
and then we
last
had
year.
these
That's
flat
what
games
scares
like
me the
this.
most, man. We can't keep coming out flat, though, man. We just
Yeah,
can't.
that's
We gonna
bad,
we gonna
man.
have up and
You got to
down
And
set
what
a
games.
more the 2?
tempo, bro. When you come out and play any professional sport, you got to come out and set a tempo.
Yeah, but you gonna
That's
have
another
up
thing
and
that
down
worries me
games
about
though.
this
That's
team.
gonna happen.
Some things we're still repeating. Some even before we got rid of Russ, man, we was going through some same things coming out the game flat. That's what scares me about this team.
I mean, but we are better than last year, though.
The good thing is that we've proven that it doesn't matter. We're more than likely gonna come back. But like man, I don't like going. Like it's just I don't like going through that though as a fan.
Oh man, because what did we say when we was doing all these podcasts and stuff at the beginning of the season? We already had expectations for what we thought that LeBron's minutes should be, and he's already over those.
I knew that wasn't gonna work. Yeah, I knew that.
So we
was
gotta.
Yeah,
It
because
comes down to the point we have
the
to
reason
be
why we set those expectations is because we don't want to see the man get hurt.
yeah.
Right.
Well, they. I'm telling you, if they, I don't know why they don't pick and roll. They the best in pick and roll. They the most dangerous team in pick and roll. They won't.
80% percentile. I told you that the
my
other night when we was talking about it. But they just won't keep doing it. Just keep doing it like Utah. Just keep doing it over and over and over.
He's supposed to be like Karl Malone. Hey, if I'm y'all coach, y'all be loving me. First play, pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll. Even when y'all playing, pick and roll, pick and roll.
Yeah, that Cat Malone would have ran that shit all night long.
All night long. They ain't got to do it, but
ran it down your throat till you loved it.
You could do it with LeBron and you do it with AD. And I got my shooters on the edge, and y'all ain't got to do nothing but practice shooting y'all three.
Keep opening up everybody else on the court. He'd have ran it down your throat till you couldn't love it no more.
Yes.
And that's what a coach do.
That's true. That's true, Detroit. But Darvin Ham isn't going to do that because he wants everyone to get in.
Yeah, but see, that's bad on Darvin, man, because he grew up in my generation. He should know better.
Yeah,
Darvin ain't some little young, stupid ass young coach. He is old as me. He should know better. I watched him play basketball.
Everybody to get in action.
Yeah, I watched his underachieving ass play basketball, even when he played for the Pistons.
Yes. Because if he pick and roll with LeBron and AD, LeBron gonna have 20 free throws and AD gonna have about 15 dunks.
We put Darvin Ham in the game when he was a Piston. No, nigga came in when we was blowing somebody out.
Yeah, they put him in for defense purpose. That's it. And he doing this stupid.
And he wasn't a bum. He played his position. Darvin was a person who played his position. He wasn't a punk. He wasn't gonna let you punk him or nothing like that. But he played his position. He wasn't a superstar.
And we losing the games. And what make everybody frustrated, because we losing games that these teams should not be on the Lakers level. The Lakers should be killing these teams.
Stupid ass cat. You sat there and watched Mike Brown coach you and Larry Brown coach you, and you doing this type of stupid stuff.
Stupid. Pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll. And then they're going to stack the paint.
Larry Brown coached him. He should know better.
Yeah. Then he's gonna pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll. Then I'm gonna get 15 footers because they're gonna be so deep in the paint. I ain't got to shoot no three. I can move up some. And I know I can make a few 15 footers.
And this takes me to my next point, gentlemen on the panel. Don't smoke crack.
Thank you. Now, hey, fam. Now check this out. I told you I was watching a show, and he's watching this show, y'all. The Locker Room. He watched this show.
I just said, Chris. He's just
hey, let me say that. Hey, fam, let me say that. The Locker Room watched this show, and he had people come on there to help him debate y'all to agree with him. He don't like telling the truth. He wanted to blame everybody else, and he didn't want to say his boy messed up, LeBron. He got to stop doing that. I'm with LeBron. LeBron is the GOAT. I want him to play. You know what I'm saying? But when LeBron mess up, I'm gonna say he mess up. We got to stop favoritism. You know what I'm saying?
Man, but, I mean, I don't think it was LeBron, man. I hate that Garvin don't get in front of that camera and never take ownership.
Yeah.
LeBron played terrible, man. That's one of the main reasons why we lost.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
He ain't turned up to the fourth quarter, and LeBron came out flat.
Yeah, but he turned up, bro. We outscored him.
Hold up, man. Hold up, my nigga. Let me say something right quick, man, because people just saying stuff, bro, and I don't know what the hell they talking about. The man 38 years old, bro.
Oh, yeah, we know that.
What the hell?
We know that.
Hold on, MJ. I ain't talking about you, MJ, my nigga. I'm talking about the other guy.
Talking about me. Here we go.
Yeah. Nah. I'm not saying anything disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro, the man 38 years old. I mean, Look at all the
Wouldn't
other
you
guys
rather
that was
start?
38.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? He trying to save all his energy for the fourth quarter because he know niggas not gonna. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
That's why
bro.
we say he should run pick and roll all game so he can rest his
Dude,
leg.
we played
I
a
knew
hell
that
of a
AC
damn
was
fourth
coming.
quarter, man. They
I knew
only
that
scored
AC was
13
coming.
points.
But when
They
Yeah.
scored
I
13
knew
points
it
in the
was
in
coming.
the fourth quarter.
But when
But
he
like this man
overperformed,
say, we
he
should
turned
never
back
be
the clock,
coming.
bro.
We should be up. We should never be down by 15 or 13.
It's like
No, bro.
it's to the
Never.
Dallas Mavericks.
Mavericks ain't gonna win nothing. I'm telling you.
And you even said it yourself when I told you. I said
Dallas is
I
just a
told you they're
team.
not offensively gifted because they're not really running the system.
They don't.
Dallas is just a team that just happens to have Kyrie and Luka.
That's it. They just hammering it. They
Dallas,
hammering it out there.
Dallas, their whole starting five is not better than. Actually, they only got two players. Scratch all that. Outside of
Brother, they playing YMCA basketball. That's all they playing.
Yeah, that's all they playing.
Their starting five is not better than our starting five.
Yeah.
You don't even see a system that's set in place when they play. They playing YMCA gym
Yeah,
basketball.
that's possibly true.
And Sacramento should not be beating us either because Golden State just run waters. They say Sacramento love running. Golden State be killing Sacramento.
What happened? What happened? Who didn't show
I think
up?
it's the matchups, man. It's the
Who didn't show
matchup.
up?
So, you know, it's
Who
like
didn't show up?
boxing, man. Styles,
Tell me
you
who ain't
know,
show up
styles
when we
make
played
fights.
Styles make fights.
Man, we
Yeah.
supposed to blow them away, man. Ain't no way
That's
they
all
come
it
hang with
is.
us.
Who
They don't
didn't
supposed to
show
hang
up
with
when
us.
we
It's
played
just
Sacramento?
the style that the Golden State play, man. It's a bad matchup for them.
Golden State be running them out of the gym.
Who took the game off when we played Sacramento?
AD.
There we go. So Bonus had the game of his career.
At the game of in the first half.
This man had his cheat code slide. He had his game sliders all the way up.
I understand what you be saying, though, man. But like I be trying to tell you, who you gonna trade him for?
Huh?
Look,
Can't keep.
Now we ain't gonna trade him. We gotta play better.
Look. All right, I
He needs
understand.
somebody who ain't gonna see. LeBron done got kind of soft in his career. He used to get on people's butts. You know what I'm saying? Booby Gibson, all those cats. No, I'm just saying. Booby Gibson, all those cats. He used to be in their face and stuff. He done. You know what I'm saying? Even when he was in Miami, he used to be in what's the name's face. He chilled out with playing ball that way now, and he took AD like he did Kyrie, like this my little brother.
Yeah.
No, he
yeah.
shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
Until he got through winning a couple of titles with him, and then he should have did it.
Yeah.
He got the man comfortable.
But another thing, everybody be on them channels, and another thing, I don't like what the locker room does. Can we let Kobe Bryant rest in peace? All
That's
his
what they need
things
to
to be
do. They
talking
need to
about
let
Kobe
my boy
Bryant.
just rest in peace, bro.
That be pissing me off, man.
Don't put him in GOAT conversations or nothing like that. So just let the
stop
man
doing
be.
that. Stop talking about that man. That man is peaceful. Let that man sleep.
Hey, let's
every week.
All I gotta say
let's chill out. Hey, hold on,
I'm gonna tell y'all in all the years I done played ball, one of the most gifted players I've ever seen play in my life.
Hold on. Hey, let's chill out. Let's chill out on talking about anybody that's not on the panel. I don't know who the heck locker room is or who you talking about. So he's not here. So
No. I'm just saying. I didn't say no name. I'm just saying we got to stop bringing up somebody that's passed away.
Yeah,
you got to stop doing it, man.
Did somebody do that? I didn't see nobody do it.
Not on here. On another channel. On another channel.
Hey, hold on.
We don't do that.
Yeah. Damn. Hold on. I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying let's not mention his name. If you want to talk about somebody, just say, "Oh, I heard on another channel they did this," but don't mention no names. I don't like.
No, I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, I don't like when people be talking about other people.
But you know what I'm saying? We gotta stop doing
I don't allow that.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
love all you brothers.
If they up here on the panel, then you can go at it. I don't really.
He watching now. He watching.
I don't know if he watch or not. I don't know.
He watch y'all a lot. Trust me.
I don't know that guy like that, so I don't know who you talking about.
I love all y'all opinions. I take the constructive criticism and I think about it.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, That's what I like. That's why I like come on here, cause if we wrong, we wrong. If we right, we right. Who cares?
Well,
Huh?
everybody want to see a banner get put up, so I don't see nobody really being wrong. It's all about constructive criticism.
Thank you. We want a banner.
If
We know
everybody's
we
a
could
Laker
get a
fan, they
banner.
want to see that banner go up in the ceiling. I could sit here and listen to whatever you want to talk about. That's why I sit here and listen to all these trades and stuff like that. Because like I told you, I'm very interested to see where people's mindsets are with the way that they think that you can keep putting banners up in the ceiling. Because you don't do that without having some type of real team that you gel with. That's a
Yeah.
family.
And let's say one more thing. Everybody on here listening. LeBron is a GOAT. Magic is a GOAT. Kobe is a GOAT.
I said
Mike
that
is
earlier,
a
man.
GOAT.
I said you gotta
They
look
GOAT.
at it like
Yeah.
you gotta look at it like the terms of Game of Thrones. It's a lot of kings with a lot of dragons in all different type of areas of that
Thank
map.
All them boys is cold blooded. I don't like to say who's better.
They all goats, man.
They all goats,
Everybody,
man.
what I said,
So
this
we
is an
wait.
ever
So you
evolving
wasting your
game. You're
time with
gonna have
me.
1,000 goats, man.
Thank you. You wasting my time talking about goats. Them boys are cold blooded, especially the ones that got championships. How you gonna talk bad about them? You can't.
Y'all want to sit up here and have conversations on who's the grand Zeno. That's what y'all want to do. You can't do that. They all goats.
They all goats.
They all gods.
They
I
all
got you. I
gods.
got you, Chris Hanford. Appreciate you, man.
So we can't be acting like one person better. No. Everybody got a flaw.
I mean, these cats is gods, man. You sitting up here having. Sometimes we be having conversations about gods.
Yeah.
These cats is gods of the game, bro.
They cold blooded, man. I can't get mad.
I mean, yeah, I'm just saying, man. I mean, you want to pick chips with dip, but I mean, these cats is gods.
What's good, actually?
What's going on, man? Hey, y'all already talked about Anthony Davis not showing up on back-to-back games?
Yeah.
Okay. Man,
that is absolutely not game time. That's not game time.
Sounds like he's about to
Yeah, I think that stuff is just taking all the way out of
on
context.
TV, they be like, they not getting him the ball, or they like the guards is taking too many jump shots and they're not trying to get the ball down low.
What y'all got?
Yeah, he got to ask for the ball. He got to stop being a wimp.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just got to go demand it. Go give me the ball.
I come down on the big man, we doing pick and roll. We doing pick and roll. You think LeBron gonna say something? LeBron gonna say, good, I can rest my
LeBron's
legs.
gonna go over to the corner and be like, damn, that nigga's that nigga's getting pissed. I would meet the point guard at half court. Give me the goddamn ball.
Yeah, we gonna do a pick and roll. Pick and roll. Pick and roll. Every time you bring it.
I've seen players yell at other players to get the damn ball. I don't see that with AD. I don't.
No, he got to put him to the side. Say, yo, man, we're going to pick and roll, pick and roll. We're going to LeBron saving his leg. Pick and roll with me. Pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll.
Another player, man. I mean, did you see Rasheed asking for that ball like that? They play the same position. You see Rasheed go get the ball.
Look, this is the problem, though, right? Now, this nigga MJ just said that LeBron, you know what I'm saying, is a great player. You know what I'm saying? Everybody agree with that. Now, this dude got the all-time, you know what I'm saying, record for the most points, right?
LeBron's a GOAT. I cannot. I'm a call LeBron.
I don't even
but I cannot hit on LeBron James.
Statistically, he's the
LeBron
GOAT.
is the best player, one of the best players ever.
Okay, and this is what I'm trying to figure out, right?
That nigga's the GOAT.
How can he do all of these things? You want him to demand the ball in these things, right? But he's on the team with a guy that's clearly not gonna let that happen. And then my other point is that, you know,
you talking about
the AD? The dude averaged 28 points twice in his career. Tim Duncan never did that. KG never did that. A lot
Who
of
was
these
that?
great power forwards never did that.
It's a lot
Talking
of
about
things
AD?
AD done did that a lot of those cats ain't never
Yeah,
did,
no, no,
bro.
no. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying AD could take over. You can just could pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and
That's,
roll.
bro,
Okay,
that's all he
but see,
does.
It
it's
just
not
don't
that
come off
easy.
like Chris said. It just don't come off the same way on the typewriter like when you seen them do it. That's all.
This been going on for what, 4 or 5 years now?
Yeah,
Huh?
But that's
Minnesota
because
getting
he
beat.
got to play both. He played both sides of the ball. Most of those. That's what I'm saying. Most cats don't play both sides of the ball.
Yeah,
They
Hey,
only
Detroit.
offensive or they defensive.
yeah. Well,
Don't
AD
say
done.
nothing, bro. Don't say nothing, my nigga. I've been saying this, bro. This is the reason why when people talk crap about AD,
And
I
that's why
don't
I
really
don't
say
like to
nothing.
compare errors because cats be looking at cats. They be like, oh, well, you know, yeah, but you don't understand. That guy was like, he had like 10 first team defensive awards. You know what I mean? So you looking at something, it's papers and chips, man.
It's crazy
Yeah,
because he's only 30 years old and LeBron James is 39, but you get more input in James.
This ain't tennis, man. This ain't an individual one man sport. It's a team that wins championships, bro.
that Sacramento team is on fire. They went 114 and 102, 220 left in Minnesota.
Oh man, this is crazy, bro.
Jordan didn't win those games by himself, man. And
No,
until
can
he got
nobody win?
Scottie Pippen to play with him, he wasn't gonna win shit.
See, my only issue is that when guys and see, this is the reason why I'll say certain things like I got AD over Tim Duncan, right? And I don't really give a damn if somebody,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying,
hell
disagree with
nah.
that.
Oh, wait, Chris, that's
No,
a
no,
big,
no,
that's
hold
a
on,
big debate
Nah,
right
that's
there,
hard
bro.
right there,
wait,
brother.
hold on, my nigga, hold up.
Whoa.
I can't agree with
Hold
you.
on.
I cannot agree with
Tim
you.
Hold on.
Duncan?
Before y'all try to attack my point, right? This is
Okay.
what I'm saying,
hmm
right?
Oh,
Now, I kind of forgot my point just then because of
No,
the
you said
hysteria.
AD, you said Chris, you said Tim Duncan over AD. That's your point.
He said
Chris,
AD over
Yeah,
Tim Duncan.
yeah.
The, the,
Now,
hell nah.
the big fundamentals?
no.
Oh
I just
man,
heard.
that would be a good
Uh,
debate.
Man, that's
nah,
crazy. I can't
that's what
go
it
with
was,
that.
right?
Chris.
That's what it was,
Come
right?
on.
Hold on, my nigga, because I don't think
Okay.
y'all understand what I'm trying to say. Now, I ain't
Okay,
talking
hmm
go
about
ahead.
you, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I just heard AC say LeBron 39. Why he got such a higher impact than AD? And see, that's my whole issue, bro.
Okay.
We all understand AD is not that guy. AD is one of my favorite players all time, but I
All
understand he's
time.
not that guy. That's why
New
I don't
Orleans AD
criticize
is
him,
a monster.
right? So we can't be sitting up here trying to compare him to LeBron, right? When we
No, we're
know he's
not
not on
comparing
that
him to
No,
level.
it's
LeBron.
two different positions,
Yeah,
bro.
two different positions. We want him to take over. He's too talented. He would get
MJ,
mad at AD
MJ,
because he's too
That's all I
talented.
want him to do, Chris. I
He
want
MJ,
just
him
be
to get mad
sleeping.
and demand the ball like Shaq used
Yeah,
to be like,
he be
motherfucker, give me
sleeping
the
too much.
ball.
And sometimes he
I'm
don't
not
come to
talking
play.
about, bro. I'm not talking about anything that you said. I'm speaking on what AC just said,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Oh,
He said LeBron impact higher than AD. Obviously, his impact higher because he's, you know what I'm saying, an all
Got
time
the
great.
ball in his hands more.
AD is he's not an all time great. He's a great player. Now, if
yeah.
Yeah.
you want to say the
Thank
top
you. Thank you.
75 list that makes him a all time great, okay,
He
that's something
deserves to be
different,
on that list. Yeah.
Chris, let me ask you something. You said Tim Duncan is better than Davis, though.
huh?
You
No,
said
he said
Tim
No,
AD
he
Duncan.
is
actually
better than
said that
Tim Duncan.
AD was better than Tim Duncan.
How?
Yeah, okay. So, like I say, bro, that's the reason why. Like
That's
I
why I said
say,
that'd be a good
I
debate
don't
right there.
criticize.
Because I
Yeah,
can't
that'd be
go
a
I
good
don't
against him.
criticize.
debate there. Woo-wee. Put that on
Woo,
your
woo.
Yeah,
thing. You're gonna get
I don't
tore up. You're gonna get destroyed with that comment, boy.
I
I don't know,
don't
man. That's a
criticize
good
them like
debate
that.
right there, man. Both of them are highly skilled, mid-range jump
One
shooters.
shows up, one doesn't.
Nah,
Well,
that Tim
Now see
Duncan.
how
Tim only had the option to play with Pop, though. What would Tim been if he'd had to play with other teams?
now
Still
look
being
when
good.
I said that right, everybody immediately disagree with what I said, right? But
Yeah,
then
because we got to think
when we
about the
bring it,
coaching, too. Tim got to be coached by Popovich.
when we bringing
No,
up
AD didn't
AD,
get coached by Popovich.
no.
when we
If
bringing
Tim
up what
Duncan
AD do on the court
with Phil
compared to other
Jackson,
guys,
if Tim Duncan was
what
Phil Jackson, he still have been scoring because they play that triangle. He'd have killed you on that base. That down low, he'd have killed you. He'd have averaged
That's what
30.
I'm saying. AD
He would
would have
average
worked
30.
very well in Phil Jackson's triangle because he can hit mid-range jump shots.
And he gonna bust you. And he gonna get rebounds. And he block your shot. I can't. No, I love AD, but he's not better than no Tim Duncan. Mm-mm.
okay, and see that's my
Man,
whole
off the
point,
dribble
right?
he is. Off the dribble he
How
is.
can y'all say it's not close, but then you want this guy to have all this all-time production? And see, that's my whole thing, bro.
If you talented like AD is, he should be better than Tim Duncan. Come
no,
on,
what
brother.
I'm saying though is he blocked more shots than Tim. Athletically off the dribble, he's better than Tim.
He is.
He just ain't got. He just. What we will say is Tim don't play like a punk. He will put his back to the basket and go at you.
Yeah, there you
Tim
go.
will demand the basketball.
Tim don't play like a punk, and he used to Tim Duncan used to tear Shaq butt up.
What I'm saying is Tim will meet the point guard at the half court line and say, "Give me the ball."
Hey, Chris, let me ask you a cool question. Do you think Tim Duncan would have 0 points in the second half from Bron?
No, not even close.
You say when
We
he
had
has
Tim
0
Duncan.
points in
Okay,
the second half.
let's do it this way. Let's do it. Okay, hold on. Let's do it this way. Give us the younger Tim Duncan. We're gonna take AD off our team right now and put Tim Duncan right now playing with LeBron at his age. The Lakers will probably be undefeated
Give
right
me
now.
New Orleans.
The Lakers will be undefeated.
Give me New Orleans AD.
The Lakers will be undefeated right now.
Give me New Orleans AD versus Tim Duncan.
Now, give me Tim Duncan right now.
No,
give me Tim
New
Duncan.
Orleans AD versus Tim Duncan. Before he got a ring, that Tim Duncan, that AD was hungry, was a monster.
As soon as he got the ring, he wasn't hungry no more.
He wasn't hungry no more.
Tim Duncan.
He didn't get the championships and they're not hungry no more.
He's playing Fortnite.
Come on, brother. That Anthony Davis, before he got that ring in New Orleans, was an absolute monster.
No course.
And he didn't have nobody else. He had to get the ball and do everything, every game.
He got blasted by Steph Curry, but besides
he
that,
came over here to the Lakers and had all type of personnel and was like, "Well, I got all this personnel, I can just chill."
But yeah, Chris, do you think Tim Duncan will have 0 points in the second half though?
No, never,
no.
Hell,
I see that. Look,
you know Tim Duncan? Hey, Tim Duncan.
See, that ain't my point, though, bro.
Let me give you a question. If Tim Duncan would have played Sabonis, did you think Tim Duncan, if Tim Duncan would pass Sabonis, he probably had 40 on Sabonis, killing him down low.
Tim played different centers though, man. He got to play Patrick Ewing and Elijah Wan.
He played Shaq.
Come on, man.
So he played different centers.
And he could ball. He was dangerous. Man, he done killed this Sabonis.
And you think?
And then he got to play behind David Robinson, who was still in his prime for the first 2 years of his career.
That's how David Robinson won when he got Tim Duncan.
It was different.
Hey, yo, Chris, do you think Anthony Davis can defend prime Shaq?
Hell no, nobody can defend prime Shaq.
Hey, look. See, this is what I'm saying, right?
The only person gonna defend prime Shaq is Wilt.
the nigga is basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even know what we gonna rank this dude.
Elijah Wan clowned Shaq.
If you gonna rank him as a power forward or a center?
He clowned Shaquille O'Neal.
Who, Chris? Duncan?
Nah, AD.
No, AD is power forward.
Yeah, Tim Duncan played power forward too, and center.
Yeah, but the only reason he came in and played power forward is because they still had David Robinson.
Yeah, I know.
And
that's
they
what I'm
wanted
trying
to
to
put
tell
them
you.
both on the court together, and that worked just fine.
And they
in
won.
Popovich's system.
And they won. Killing mugs.
And when David retired, he moved down to the 5.
And killing you, still killing you. Come on, man.
And you didn't have no center that was skilled like that in the NBA that could do the things that he was doing at that position.
Keep in mind, Duncan, he played basketball late in his life.
Yeah,
Real late.
played
Yeah,
late.
Duncan was a volleyball player.
Cause he's from the he's from the
That's
Caribbeans,
what he
right?
did, man. He played
Yeah.
volleyball.
He's from the Caribbeans. He played late.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's from the Caribbean. He played volleyball.
So a guy that touched the basketball real late in his career can surpass Davis.
I'm
You
just
got even
saying,
that
what Anthony
skill.
Davis you want to give me, though? That's what I'm saying. I don't want this Anthony Davis from the Lakers to play him. You give me that Anthony Davis that didn't have no ring from New Orleans? Oh, yeah, I'll put him on Tim.
You get Bron, Tim Duncan, man, he's a winning.
Oh, they won.
Anthony Davis will put 60 on you.
Wait. Okay, look what he just said. If you'd have gave him Tim Duncan when LeBron came in the league, I'm talking about when LeBron came to the Lakers, he had the young Tim Duncan, the same age as LeBron, probably had about four more titles.
If they'd have somehow had LeBron with Tim Duncan, man,
They'd have 4 titles. They'd have 4 more titles.
Yeah, they
easily.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, I wouldn't say that because we still. I wouldn't say that because we still had prime Kobe. It just would have made Kobe more pissed off to go beat the hell out of him.
On the Lakers, Tim Duncan.
We had prime Kobe. That was prime Kobe.
On the
Yeah,
Lakers,
Tim Duncan was getting his ass kicked by the Lakers in them early 2000s. Let me
yeah, we got them though. They got us sometime. We got them. That was the battle for San Antonio.
They could have had Jesus then. It was prime Kobe.
Man, that stuff was cool, man.
That nigga come out and spit up 40 points on you before halftime and Phil would just sit him on the bench the rest of the game.
Yeah.
He could have put up them 81 points many times for anybody who ever watched Kobe play, and you have to be an idiot to think that he couldn't. It's been plenty of times we seen Phil sit that man when he had 35 and 38 points at halftime.
Yeah. He did that a lot.
Just cooking. Phil be like, nah, come on over here, sit on down. And Kobe respected him enough to do that.
Why hasn't Bron reached a milestone of most points in the NBA and Davis is sitting down on the bench?
Because LeBron is a lion. We got it, and Britta Bones is a kid.
I mean, he ain't the first to have that type of longevity in the game, my brothers. He's just the first to put up the points with the longevity. AC Green and Derek Fisher and them played thousands of games without missing a game.
No. But they don't score. They don't do like him.
That's my point. It ain't. Yeah. It's been plenty of players that's had the longevity. They just didn't have the skills to put up those type of points.
Yeah. So LeBron, man, he go, boy. It's been
plenty of athletes to take care of their body and stuff like that, bro. They just ain't got that type of natural skill to do that.
Yeah.
And then the niggas in natural tank, man. His career's easy now. He can just truck people and get 15 points a night.
That Orlando team then beat Boston 4 games and 4 times.
Yeah.
They cooked them,
but they wouldn't do it in the playoffs, though.
I'm trying to think about some.
You wouldn't
trying to think about some of these gigs.
Solid team this year, man.
The Heat is.
I think Kareem kind of fell off the
when
last
none of y'all
couple
on
of
the
years.
panel bet one red.
Only person that kept it going.
They would beat
That's
Boston.
what I gotta give him the GOAT is LeBron because he's still doing what he's doing. He playing like he's 25. I ain't never seen that in my life.
He's playing like he's 20.
Yeah, I can't. That's why I know if you played him the right way with the pick and roll down low, he average. Oh my God! And he'll be so fresh.
What did he say that he got that work ethic from? Him and D Wade,
the Black Mamba.
That's right.
But they don't want to say that.
We ain't never seen nobody train like this guy until we went to the Olympics, and that's when we knew we got to step our damn game up with the way that we train, the way that we eat, everything.
And they acting like he's a bum. They acting like, man. Don't y'all know Kobe Bryant? Don't y'all know Kobe Bryant's favorite player is LeBron James? Don't y'all know that? People act like LeBron James and Kobe was enemies.
I urge y'all to go punch up the video when Caron Butler first came here and he said he first met Kobe that night. And he said, Kobe told him, yeah, we finna do a blackout. And he was like, I don't even know what that is. He said he went home and told his wife that.
And he said that means that when Kobe trained, he trained for 12, 13 hours straight. You get 3 hours of sleep. You wake right back up and you do it until you black out.
Wow. That's crazy.
And he said that's what Kobe called a blackout.
Wow.
And he do it all summer. He just grab cats and be like, nigga, we finna do a blackout. You know, oh, damn.
Them dudes can't handle that. They cannot handle that.
Because these cats want to go drink. They want to be at the bar.
Yeah, they want to go get some girls and be at the bar.
Kobe want to do a blackout.
He want to do a blackout.
Now Kobe would do it with him. That was,
you know what I'm
was,
saying, Chris? Kobe want to do a blackout. They want to go to the bar.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. One time Kobe did say he said, okay, if I go drink with y'all, I really don't drink. Y'all gotta come work out with me.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
And he did it, and they went to all them dudes was throwing up.
He went to the club.
Said, I went home to my wife, and he said, I told my wife, Kobe want to do a blackout. He said, I don't even know what that is. And he said, after the first 3-4 days, he said, this man training regiments is absolutely insane.
He's crazy.
They say nuts. That's crazy, man.
Phil even wrote in this book that he take 10,000 jump shots a day. Phil said he had to get the fuck out get out of here. He was obsessed. Phil said he was even more obsessed than Jordan. Jordan even liked to smoke cigars and go gamble. Not Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe stayed in the gym every damn day.
Every day. I'm watching this. Anthony Davis, #1 in blocks and 3rd in rebounds.
That's why all these punks talk about, I wanted to come over there and play with my big, but no, you didn't. You didn't want to come over here and play with Kobe because whenever y'all had contracts, you declined to come over here because you know Kobe got expectations.
Yes, they were scared. They did not want to play with Kobe.
Ron Artest said, let's do it.
Ron wasn't scared.
Andrew, even when Kobe joined the league, he said he couldn't go out to bars because he was too young. So he was
only 17, bro.
Houston beat Denver 105-86.
He was only 17, so he couldn't go out to the bars. And plus, Shaq and them said he wasn't interested in that type of stuff anyway.
Man, Indiana don't play no defense.
He's 17 years old. He already speak 9 languages. Nigga, if you don't go sit down somewhere.
Yeah, that man was smart, man. That was something. That was a creation. That was a creation. That's crazy.
Was it KG when they said he walked in there as a kid and he's like, yeah, my name was Kobe. My name is Kobe. I'm gonna make it to the league one day. KG, I think was it KG? I think.
Yeah, KG. He said the story.
Like, who is this little nigga?
Yeah, KG said, who is this?
No, that was
yeah, when they got on the court with him, it was like, yeah, we know who this nigga is.
This guy want to be the greatest, and then everybody say.
And studied the game since he was a kid. Since he was a kid, like LeBron. That's who he studied the game.
People, check this out. If you play a sport, you gonna take somebody's and train like that. Don't you do that? If you playing basketball, who you gonna take your game after if you want to be good? What player? I know one of y'all. I know all y'all got a player.
I'm just trying to say, man, if it come down to a shot for your kids and your mama, who you gonna let take that damn shot? Kobe or LeBron?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying as a kid, and say y'all good in basketball. If I would have came up, my 2 favorite guards was Isaiah Thomas and Mo Cheeks as a point guard.
Yeah, you know you're a Detroit nigga, so
I'm gonna be St. Louis.
You like that bad boys era though. You know what I'm saying?
I like that defense.
But I do feel you though. That wasn't defense. That was Gestapo ball.
Man, what you talking about? That's defense. What you talking about?
That was
we gonna
get a hole beating your butt. That's all they did.
Pause. Whoa. Yeah.
That's all they did. They just knocked you out the damn air. That's all they did.
That's how we
And
growing up. That's how we play.
you had Lambeer, you had Sally, and you had Mahorn. And every time you come to the hole, they would just hit you like a football team because back then it was just a common foul.
But we gotta remember, Zeke is from Illinois. He's like me. We play like that.
I watched Zeke play. Yeah. I remember when Zeke played for Bobby Knight.
We play like that, man. We play hard. I hate if you on the court with me and you playing soft, you got to get off my team, man. I don't like no soft dudes on my team.
Well, it was Gestapo ball though. That's all it was, dog. You know I ain't lying. That's why you laughing at it. All that bad boys, MC Hammer, you can't touch this. All that was Gestapo basketball.
New York played the same way.
That's why they changed the damn rules in the league.
I know, because of that championship game. New York against Houston.
Detroit picked it up from playing Boston.
Boston was cheating.
New York picked up playing that type of basketball. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really transfer all over the league.
All y'all on here, how did Boston Celtics get the #1 pick and got my favorite player in college, Len Bias?
Oh man, and he died draft night. I remember that when I was a teenager.
I did not, and I hated that that was my favorite player.
Len Bias was an absolute monster. Y'all talk about Jordan.
I mean, he hit 40.
Even Jordan said that man is a monster.
He hit 40. He already had an NBA body. Could jump out the gym, could shoot threes, get rebound deep. That dude had the whole game.
Any way you wanted to get it, and so was Hank Gathers. He used to dominate Shaq in college.
Ain't that crazy?
Shaq couldn't do nothing with Hank Gathers.
You know what they say? It's always somebody that's stronger and better than you.
And Shaq and Hank had an irregular heartbeat and died in the middle of the court.
Man, that's crazy.
And you know who the point guard of the team was when he died?
Who?
Eric Spoelstra.
Damn, that's crazy. Ain't that crazy?
Shit, Big Country used to give him problems too, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying. A lot of cats ain't never seen Hank work, man. Hank was we talking about Shaq who was in LSU with the Food Snickers, who used to dominate. He couldn't do nothing with Hank. Hank gave him 40, blocked the shot like 7 times. He couldn't do nothing with Shaq. Couldn't do nothing with Hank. He was like Tim Duncan and AD and Kevin Garnett all combined on steroids.
I thought it was
what his name is again?
Hank Gathers.
I gotta look him up.
Hank was like 6'4", 6'5", dog, monster.
How tall was he? I thought he was like 6'4", 6'5".
About 6'11".
Damn.
He was 6'11" like Tim Duncan. He's like 6'11". But he was just so young. He was just so skilled, like Len Bias, like nobody ever seen big men that could do the things that they could do.
And
like these guys give it to you anywhere you want to, off the dribble, outside, 3-pointer. You can't stop them.
And look who else they had, y'all. They had Reggie Lewis. Unbelievable. The Celtics.
If you remember that year for people who have ever seen the game, the year that Hank Gathers died, he played with Bo Kimball.
Yeah.
And in tribute to Hank dying that year, he had took the left-hand free throw shots during the tournament for Hank Gathers because he was left-handed.
All that talent. And then Celtics lost Reggie Lewis. They would have Reggie Lewis.
Now, Lynn used to like to mess with that booger sugar, and people didn't know that.
Yeah,
and he got a little too high.
That's a backstage conversation.
Yeah.
That's backstage
conversation. That ain't allegedly. That's what happened.
No, I know, but
they didn't know that he had a habit like that. And on draft night, he got a little too turned up, and he died.
Yeah, I know, but that's a backstage conversation, though. Detroit. I know what happened. I know.
Also, with G then Reggie Lewis, who was the first Stephen Curry, died
for Boston that year. He had an irregular heartbeat and died during training camp
6'7".
on the court.
6'7", could shoot like a woo.
Boy, oh my God.
John, they would have had a minute. I'm like, we weren't gonna beat them. And I'm hating the Celtics. I was
Y'all talk
pissed
about
off.
Steph, man. This boy would light you up, and he was like 6'4", 6'5". You couldn't stop it.
That was
Not to
unbelievable.
mention Drazen Petrovic, who died on the Autobahn because he was riding his car too fast, and he died. Man, Drazen, man, could shoot that ball like Curry.
For the Knicks, he played with the Knicks, New
He was
Jersey.
a monster, man. He was from
Yep.
Germany, and you know, in Germany, you can drive on the Autobahn as fast as you want to, and he died going like 130 miles an hour.
Man, I would never drive on Autobahn. You won't see me over there.
Well, that's the speed limit, though. The speed limit in the fast lane on the Autobahn is 110.
That's crazy. That's too fast.
The slow lane on the Autobahn is 100.
Oh, no, you won't see me on that.
Dang, 100 and 110.
Yeah, in the fast
has
lane
some
you go as
constant
fast as
speed
you
on it.
want to. In the slow lane you can't go no more than 100.
Yeah, that's too fast for me.
Well, you know, it's